it's Wednesday. I forgot. You should stream. Anyway, hi chat. Sorry, I heard Dan go, I might stream for a bit, and I was like, yeah, but it's Wednesday. He doesn't usually stream on Wednesdays. Also, super storming right now. I don't know if you can hear the rain. Super storming right now. I put in chat earlier, I was like, on a scale of 1 to Florida, we're at like a 9. Like, it's worse than normal, the storm that's happening right now. So, I don't know. Let's go with a desert kit. In honor of the desert kit coming out today, Florida has decided to just bucket down with rain, you know? Makes perfect sense. Yeah, so if I disappear, you know why. If I disappear, it means probably something happened to the internet or something. We haven't had issues with that in a little bit, but you never know. The house could get struck by lightning. It's kind of exciting. Anyway, today is cool because the kit that came out today is free. Like, you know that Desert Luxe kit? They're giving it out for free. Basically, they're making The Sims 4 permanently free in a couple of weeks. And so, or I guess maybe like a month. What day? October? They're making The Sims 4 permanently free. And as like a thank you to the people who already have The Sims, they're giving out today's kit for free. So you can get the kit for free. Like, if you already have The Sims, you can get the kit. Like, it's just free. So if you want to play with the kit, it came out today, you can just get it. Like, it's, even on The Sims main menu, it literally is like, just free. Which is pretty fun. So, yeah, October 18th is the day that it comes out, the Sims 4 for free. I just forgot what day today was, to be honest with you. But anyway, let me load up my Sims game really fast so that I can show you all what I'm talking about. But yeah, the Sims kit is free for everybody who already has The Sims 4. You can just search like Desert Luxe kit on Origin and it says like $0. And also on, okay, it doesn't have it on the main menu for me right now. It seems, but the Desert Luxe kit, I swear to you, it even had like, before I had bought it, it said like minus 100%, like 100% off basically. So make sure you grab it on Origin if you haven't already because, well, it's free. So, I also set up, I think that we should play with just the base game and the kit today, so that we could do a little Sims build or something with them. I thought it would be kind of fun. You bought it so fast. Yeah, no, I texted my sister and I was like, Shanna, urgent. I need you to go right now. I need you right now to go onto Origin and get the kit while it's free. It's urgent. It's free for the next month. And when I say that, I don't mean that like, I don't mean that it's like you could only play it for a month and then it goes away. It means that you can buy it for free. Does that make sense? You can buy it and then have it permanently for free. It's not just like you can only play it for 30 days. No, you get it permanently. But the kit is free. Because they're making the Sims 4 base game is going to be free starting in like a month. So they're giving the kit out for free to people who already have the Sims 4 as kind of like a little bonus, you know? Which is kind of fun. So, wait, what? Explain? Yeah, I figured a lot of you might have missed this. So I did post a video on YouTube explaining it a little bit more too, if that helps. If that helps you all understand. But we can talk about it for a second. Because I know, okay, I won't lie to you. I saw a lot of people complaining about this on the internet, and I think that's silly. I'm sorry to say it, but I think it's a bit silly to be mad about the game being free. I don't really see a single negative about the Sims 4 base game being free. Like, it's all positives to me. Like, more people can play. Like, the game's 8 years old. Like, it's, who cares? But we paid for it? Yeah, no, I paid for it too, my love. I understand. It's annoying when you bought something and then it goes free, but, like, I bought it in 2014, so I'm of the opinion that, like, I got my money's worth. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like The Sims 4, they don't even make their money off the base game anymore. Like, they make money off the kits. The base game has been free before. It's, like, on sale for $5 all the time. Like, it's an old game. generally, this is kind of just what happens to games when they get older. They make them cheaper and cheaper to keep getting new players, because no one's going to pay full price for a game that's 8 years old. But The Sims 4 is old now, so I don't think it's a bad thing that they made it for free. They gave out the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection for free. This was temporary. It's not like available on Origin anymore. But before the Sims 2 got taken off Origin, they gave out the Ultimate Collection for free, like the Sims 2 base game and all of the packs. They just gave them for free, and that, I mean, like, that's like hundreds of dollars, you know. People paid for that, and then they gave that out for free. But like, it's just old, you know. It's just old, so. I think it's a good thing they're making it free. I talk about this a lot on stream. I've literally been saying this for years, how they should make The Sims 4 free. We've been talking about it a lot recently too, because Fall Guys just went free. Fall Guys was $20 and now it's free. And it was only out for like a couple years before it became free. And Disney Dreamlight Valley is going to be free also when it officially releases next year. But like, this like free to play model is kind of a thing now. It's kind of become a thing that's happening a lot more in games. And so I think it makes sense. It's a great way to attract new players. I feel very strongly that the reason that Fortnite was so successful is because Fortnite is free. Like, they made Fortnite free and then put it on every platform. So literally everyone could play Fortnite. There was no barrier to entry. Everyone could play Fortnite and they could play it with their friends. And they made all their money by selling cosmetics, like selling Fortnite skins. Which is really similar to how The Sims sells, like, packs. Obviously, I wouldn't like for The Sims to sell, like, individual skin type. Like, I don't want them to sell, like, you know, one shirt. That's very bad. Don't do that. But, like, The Sims makes all their money from packs anyway, so it's sort of a similar model as it is. So to me, it makes sense. You know, I just feel like it checks out. I think it's a great idea to make The Sims 4 available to everyone. So I don't see a single bad thing about it. And then, so the Sims 4 base game is going to be free starting in October. But everyone who has the Sims 4 right now, which I assume a lot of you already have the Sims 4, you can get the kit that came out today for free now. If you go onto Origin and you search up like the Desert Luxe kit, or if it should be on your main menu and stuff too. But like, when you go to the Desert Luxe kit, I can't show you because I already bought it. But when you go to the Desert Luxe kit page on Origin, it'll literally be like $0, add to library. So do that now. There's not a catch. The kit is free today if you have The Sims 4. If you don't believe me, you can look up The Sims Twitter. They posted about it. There is no catch. The Sims 4, the Desert Luxe kit is free to anyone who already has The Sims 4 today. Yeah, it should be on console too. Yeah, on console as well. It's not free just for today. No, it's free until the 17th. So the like promotion is that the Sims 4 base game is gonna be free starting on the 18th. And so everyone who has the Sims 4 base game before the 18th can have the kit for free. So up until the 17th, you can buy it for free. And that doesn't mean that you're gonna lose access to it. People on Twitter were like, oh, but they're gonna take it away. No, no, you can just buy it for $0 until like the middle of October, basically. So you've got time, but you might as well play with it now. Yeah, October, not this month, sorry. I forgot that it's like still over a month away. Just to clarify, not like you have like over a month. Not the 17th of September, of October. We're talking about October. But it's not like a trial. You buy it for free. You can get it tomorrow. Yeah, oof, it's available until October. So, but yeah, everyone can buy it for free. But yeah, no, everybody on Twitter, not everybody, but some people were like, I can't believe they're going to give it to us and then take it away. No, it's free. You can buy it for free. Same thing on PlayStation and Xbox and stuff, so. You have The Sims on console and you can't get it? I find that confusing. I think that it should work on console. I guess I can't test it myself because I don't have a console, but it should work on console. Definitely Origin was having some issues earlier today. It was kind of buggy, so you might need to give it a second before it works. But it worked for me. I got it for free, so. Even Dan, when I told him, he fully went like running to his computer. I was like, Dan, they're giving out the kit that came out today for free. And he was like, really? Because Dan doesn't have any of the kits yet. And so when he heard that this kit was free, he was like, really? And he went like running to his computer to go install it. So anyway, it's fun. The kit has some pretty cool stuff in it too. It's got like, it's sort of like, it's called the Desert Luxe kit. I almost called the Desert Oasis kit. Oh my god. I keep getting it confused with the name of the Oasis, the Courtyard Oasis kit, but it's got some sort of like deserty, like kind of modern, very earth-toned furniture in it. To me, I was thinking about this, and I realized that they're giving out the base game for free, obviously, right? After this in like a month, and they're giving out this kit to everyone who has the base game now. This feels like a really good kit to give out to people who have the base game. Obviously, everyone has the base game. That's how it works. But like, it feels like a good kit to give out for free because it's sort of like meant to fit into Oasis Springs, you know? So it's sort of like meant to fit into a world that everybody has. And I guess by comparison, like most of the kits, you know, work with like the other stuff, but like, you know, some of the kits, like I guess like maybe the country kitchen kit, for example, doesn't necessarily fit perfectly in like Oasis Springs, you know, whereas like this Desert Oasis kit, I keep calling it the wrong thing. This one feels like it makes sense, you know, it feels like a good one that's really versatile, that'll go well with everything. So the kit's not permanently free, Angels, but it's gonna be free until October 17th. And again, that doesn't mean that it's like a trial. That means that you can buy it for free. Buy it for free. It costs $0 until October 17th. Does that make sense? And then after the 17th, I assume it'll cost money again. But it's like, think of it as being on sale for 100% off. Does that make sense? No, it's not free only in America. It should be free everywhere. Although maybe you're having some issues with Origin still, because I saw some of my friends were having some Origin bugs. And it'll be free on console too. So hopefully that answers all your questions. But anyway. The Sims 4 does this every few weeks and makes it free. No, friend. I don't think The Sims 4 makes the game free every few weeks, but it has been free before. The question that they were responding to was, do we think The Sims 5 is going to come soon? So to answer those both questions, this time it's not a sale. This time The Sims 4 is going to be free from now on after October 18th, right? It's not a sale. It's just free now. I don't think that has anything to do with The Sims 5 coming soon. In fact, I think it might be the opposite. I think we all know that The Sims 5 is being worked on, but it's still years away. It probably would have been years away had COVID not happened. And now that COVID has happened and they probably got delayed like a year in early stage development, The Sims 5 is probably years away still. And so I think that them putting The Sims 4 base game free is an effort to drive new players to The Sims 4 to keep The Sims 4's life cycle going for longer. Because if they get a lot of new people to play The Sims 4, which obviously is kind of hard to do when the game is this old, because the game's been out for 8 years, it's hard to bring like brand new players into an 8-year-old game. Making the base game free gets a lot of new people to play, and then a lot of those new people might buy seasons or they might buy packs. So that's the idea, I assume, is to get brand new players who've never played before that might want to buy DLC. So that's the whole idea. I don't think it has anything to do with The Sims 5 coming out anytime soon. I think it's the opposite. I think The Sims 5 is probably a long ways away, and they're trying to make The Sims 4 last longer. So, because it's old. The Sims 4 has been out for 8 years. So, yeah, they've done it before. They had The Sims 4 for free a few times in the past, but it was like temporary. It was like The Sims 4 is going to be free like this week or whatever, but now The Sims 4 is just going to be free like from here on out, starting in October. So it's pretty exciting because I mentioned this in the video that I posted today, but you would be really surprised how many people tell me that they only have The Sims 4 because it was like free once in 2019. And if they didn't do that, they wouldn't be able to play it, so it's cool. It's pretty cool. That's so shady, money grabbers EA. This is the thing. They can't do anything. Look, I'm gonna be real with you, chat. They're a company. Like, all companies are money grabbers. All games are money grabbers. That's just how it works. Like, yeah. That's what the point, isn't that the point, is to earn money? But I don't know if making the game free is like shady. I think it's a win. They win because more players will play the game. The players win because they get to play the game. Like, I just don't really think that I don't know. I wouldn't call that really a shady move. I think it just makes sense. But anyway, it's a corporation, so. Money hungry. That's just the way it works, isn't it? Right? That's just life. So, But yeah, people were kind of angry earlier on Twitter, which I found confusing. But alas, people are angry no matter what. Oh my god, that was bright lightning. It's really stormy. Oh my god. Anyway, I told you it's really stormy. Doesn't Twitter want free stuff? Yeah, this is the thing. You would think that, but I find it similar to like the student loan forgiveness thing. The people that are like, well, I paid for my student loans, so should you. Yes, okay. But like, it's the same thing. Like, who cares? But it's a Sims game. So who cares that you bought the game in 2014? I'm sorry, but like, so now some kids can play for free? Like, this doesn't affect me. Like, it's not a bad thing. How is other people benefiting a bad thing in any way? Like, other people having good things happen to them isn't a problem. So, no, I have this image in my head of like, this is horrifying. I mentioned it in my video too, so I'm sorry if you heard me say it once already, but like, I had this image in my head of like kids getting to play The Sims 4 for the first time. Kids whose parents are like, I don't want to buy it, you know, but now that it's free, their parents are like, yeah, finally you can play. There are probably 8-year-olds who are gonna get to play The Sims because it's free. Those 8-year-olds weren't even born when it came out, and they can play the game now. Like, it's just to picture that for a second. There's like children who are old enough to play PC games that weren't born when the game came out. That's how old the game is, you know? So I don't feel like it's a bad thing that the game is free. Like, it's old. But like, I was playing Sims games when I was really young, you know? So it's not an unreasonable thought. But anyway, if the Sims was free when I was a kid, like, that would have been amazing, you know? But anyway, yeah, a lot of people play even younger than that, to be honest. That's the other thing. But anyway, I just think it's a good thing. I'm glad more people can play The Sims. So I am glad that more people can play The Sims. Stormy, 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 very stormy, very scary storm. All right, anyway. Anyway, I wanted to build a house with the new kit because the kit is also free, which is pretty fun. The kit is free now. So I thought we could try and build something new with the kit. I thought it would be kind of fun if we built something using this new stuff. We have a couple new windows too, which is kind of fun, but I don't know. I thought it would be nice. It's a quarter to the max or first fit kit. Neither. The Desert Luxe kit, the one that came out today. The Desert Luxe kit is free. I put it in my title to try and help people remember. And I've got commands in the chat and stuff, but so many kits come out that people forget. But anyway. Anyway, yes, a new kit has come out today. Thank you all for the subs and stuff, by the way. I'm so sorry. I know I missed a bunch, but thank you all so much. Can we build an outdoor club / bar vibe? Oh, I hadn't really thought about that. I was thinking about building a house. I wanted to like really focus on the backyard of the house was kind of what I was hoping to do. But maybe we could eventually do like a bar or something. I feel like the items aren't like screaming community lot to me, which is kind of why I want to do a house, but I don't know. We can figure it out. But anyway, those curtains are incredible. I know. I'm so excited about them. I think. I don't know. Should we just wing it? I probably should record this too, in case I want to post it on YouTube, which I probably will tomorrow. So, let me pull up a thingy so I can record it. Wing it? Yeah, it'll be fun. I think I really like this kit. When I was going through the items for the video that I made today, I was noticing that I thought a lot of them were like really versatile and like really good to use for like a lot of different things. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. So should we do like a big Is this like super weird? I don't know. These windows are enormous, you know? But I just thought this kit was really cool. Lots of really interesting items in it. Okay. Maybe there could be like, I don't know how big it should be. Wall-E vibes on those windows. Oh, I kind of like that. That's fun. Okay. Maybe the front door could be over there or something. I don't know. We have to figure it out. Can I do it just the base game and the new kit? Yeah, I'm gonna, Katarina. I don't have any of the other packs installed. We only have the base game and the kit installed, so. We can't even if we wanted to. We can't use any other packs even if we wanted to, because I don't have any of them installed right now, so. Don't worry. This one will be just the base game and the new kit today. Let's skip the release. Yeah, it came out today, and it's free. If you already have The Sims 4, the kit is free. Just so you know. I'm gonna keep repeating it all stream, just so everybody knows. No, wrong, bad. No, why are you doing that? Oh, because I'm doing a basement and not a platform. Oh, duh. That's foolish of me. Sorry, chat. Move it back a little. Oh, I probably will, friend. I didn't mean for it to get this big towards the front. I'll probably move it back a little. I realize that it's close to the front of the lot. I'm just not done yet. Don't worry. Don't worry. We gotta figure out the shape first, though. You know what I mean? I like these windows, but I think, I don't know. I think I'm maybe not as sure about the other window that came with the kit. I don't know what it is, but sorry. No, not my voice going. That's bad. Okay, deep breath. Now we try again. Can we see the other window? Yeah, I'll show you in a second. Let me just make sure I put the platform on this before I forget, because otherwise I'll leave it half done and people in chat are gonna be like, you didn't finish it. So let me do this and then I can show you the other window. I'm not so sure about the other window. It's like wooden slats, which is kind of fun, but I don't know like how often I'll use it. You know? But I don't know if I am obsessed with that one. The kit is really free. Yeah, Morg, everyone gets it for free for the next month. It's basically 100% off for the next month, which is fun. Which is very, very fun. Okay. Apparently, in people's Xbox Sims games, it says it's not available for purchase, but you have to go to the Microsoft store to get it. That doesn't surprise me. I know that it was having some like issues and stuff before on Origin even, so it's also the first day they've done this. So I assume it'll get easier as the time goes on with it, but it is free. I can promise you that much, chat. I don't like this. It said on your Xbox you had a gift and then it downloaded for free. Oh, really? So it was easy for you to download it for free. Oh, that's good. That makes me feel a little bit better about it. Yeah, I don't have a console, so I can't really offer advice on that because I've not done it because I don't have one, so I don't know what it looks like on console. All I know is what it looks like on PC because that's what I've seen. Okay, I think that this is a complete and total disaster, and I don't know what I'm trying to build. I don't know what I'm trying to build. We'll have to figure it out, chat. It'll be fun. We'll get through this together. I like that. Stone. I'm thinking I wanted to have like some stone and some wood accents and stuff. Just roll with it, trust the process. Yeah, that's kind of what we have to do, isn't it? That's kind of the the general rule of thumb with these. Just roll with it, trust the process. We'll get there eventually. It'll all be fine. It'll all come together and be fine. It's a bit stormy today, so. Oh dear. I tried to tell you it was thundering. I wasn't joking. You heard that one? Yeah. Okay. I will figure this out, chat. Don't worry. Anyway, so I'm kind of going for like stone and wood accents and stuff. Maybe that can be higher. Maybe this can be higher. Don't know if it's ugly or not. Can't really tell. Gonna have to experiment a little before I figure it out. Every time I come to your stream, it's thundering. Yeah, it's summer in Florida, so that's just kind of how it goes around here, especially at this time of year. But no, you're right. Every time you come to the stream, it probably is thundering. Thank you all for the subs and stuff, by the way. I really, really appreciate it. There was another big lightning just then. Okay. Lovely. Just lovely. Oh, I messed up the back. Oh no. I don't know how big it's gonna be. I don't know what I want it to look like. It doesn't have to be huge on the inside either, I don't think. Do I know why it's free? Why the kit is free? Because they're gonna make the Sims 4 base game free for everyone next month. And so they're giving out the kit for free to everyone who already has the Sims 4 as kind of like a thank you, before they make the Sims 4 free. Does that make sense? So that's why it's free. It's because they're giving it out as like a thank you gift to people that already have the game. Oh my goodness, thank you all for the subs and bits and stuff again, by the way. Sarah, we don't have plans right now because we got something else going on, but maybe at some point soon, okay? That's kind of the idea. We'll have to see though. There's like a cool... No, it's not only free in America, it's free everywhere. There's not a catch either. I know no one believes it. I know it sounds like maybe it's too good to be true, but I swear I'm not making it up and there's not like a catch or anything. It's real, I promise. It's free everywhere and on all platforms, console even and everything. Okay, BP dodge move objects on. Until October 17th, you can buy it for free. Okay. Let me put this over here. I want to get like a really cool pool as well. I think that would be fun. We can also put some stone there. I don't know if I like that or not. I'll have to think about it. Where is the door? This is the new door, but I don't like that. I want it to be wider. Oh, this is very annoying. Okay. See, I want the door to be centered on this wall. But now this is not... Okay. Okay. We have to think about this. Do I think The Sims 5 is coming? Not even close, Linny. We had a whole discussion about this in the beginning of stream, which I assume a lot of you might have missed if you weren't here. But long story short, I don't think that this has anything to do with The Sims 5. I also don't think The Sims 5 is going to come out anytime soon. Like, I think The Sims 5 would be literally years away, even if there wasn't COVID that delayed the development of it. And now we've had COVID delay development, so I think it's even worse. I think The Sims 5 is, like I said, literally years away. I think that these packs being free right now has less to do with The Sims 5 and more to do with the fact that The Sims 4 is going to be around for a long time. And so they're making The Sims 4 free to try and like attract a new player base, despite the fact the game is super old, because the game is 8 years old. And so it's obviously hard to attract new players to an 8-year-old game. I think that making it free is sort of an effort to bring new players to the game. Does that make sense? But yeah, I think The Sims 5 is a very, very, very long way away, basically. I don't think that one is going to be coming anytime soon. Okay. I think... What if we did something weird and, like, had... This has now made the shape of this house very odd, but hear me out. What if we did something weird like this? That's the basement again. No, it's not. Oops. And we put, like that, and then I used this to put my little overhang that I wanted. Thoughts? Problem still stands where I think this is too small, but I don't know. That could be interesting. Sort of an odd shape. But I kind of like that. Okay. Okay. Everything's fine. If I turn the house around 180, it's nicer. You want me to flip it so that... What do you mean? I liked the front. Do you not like the front? Oh dear. Okay. Trust the process, chat. I promise I'll get there with it. I swear I'll figure it out. I know it might not seem like it right now, but I swear it'll come together, okay? We just gotta think about it. I love the new floor tiles they added. I think they're so good. Okay. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Why can I not figure this out? Let me try that again. I feel like I can't get it to work. I want it to be like the full... Does it just not work where it is on the lot now? Is that why? The roof's missing 2 wood bits. Yeah, it like reset itself, Sils. Don't worry. I know that it is. I have to fix it in a second. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. Everything's fine. We can do something like that, maybe. Is this stream sponsored? No? Oh, do you mean this thingy up here? That's because I'm being sponsored for a couple months by the AT&T Class of 2022, which is like a stream thing they're doing. We have 6 total sponsored streams. We've done 2 of them. One was a few days ago, so you might have been there for that. But that's just, I have to keep that on my stream for about a couple months during the program, basically. The program is that they, AT&T is working with like 6 up-and-coming streamers to help like upgrade their streams and help them grow. And they have a mentor, and they asked me to be the mentor. And so that's kind of what the program is. I've talked about it a lot during those streams, the sponsored ones where we do the raids and stuff, but that's the cool part. Okay, I don't really love the placement of these windows. I don't know what it is, but I don't like them, so I need to think about it more. They do have this door matching the other windows, which is kind of nice. But I think that looks weird. You know what I mean? I feel like it needs to be like... The awning is kind of throwing me off, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I don't really know what I want it to look like. I'm struggling. Does the door close ever? No, that one's just open. It's classed as an archway, actually. And that one's just open. I also kind of wish that maybe there was a way to close it, but I also, it's weird because I kind of wish that I could close it, but I also think that it's cool. So I don't know, I've been going back and forth a little bit on it. I'm not certain. I wish that they had given us a closed version, I guess. Maybe is a better way of describing it. Okay. I want to get the little wall. Was that thunder? Yeah. It's a bit stormy. Sorry, I kind of feel like my throat's a little tickly today. I hope I'm not getting sick because that's just not fun. If that's the case, well, I'm going to be really upset. If that's the case, then we're gonna have big problems. The thunder is hyped about the kit. Yeah, maybe. That makes sense. Okay. I think... Hello. Oh my gosh. So, life update that I think a lot of you are going to enjoy. Yesterday, after I got off stream, me and Dan went to the new house, and I built my desk for the new house, which is extremely exciting because that means that I have a desk in my office, and it's just very fun. So... I'm really pleased about that. I really can't wait. So, slowly but surely, it's filling up with things. But now I've got a desk. So, I also brought, you know how I mentioned it on stream too, but you know how Logitech sent me like loads of the stuff from their new collection? I brought some of that stuff over because I thought like I kind of had this mindset of like, okay, really, should I like redo my entire desk setup with like the new mouse and keyboard now? Or should I like let it be a new present when I get to the new house with the new keyboard? So I have the keyboard and the mouse there and my new mouse pad. So I like put them on my little desk. I don't have any monitors or my PC there yet because I'm gonna bring these obviously. My new little mouse and keyboard are at my new little desk and there's nothing else on it. But my new little mouse and keyboard are there, so I was very excited about that. Okay, I might make all of this stone. I think that could be kind of fun. Oh yeah, IKEA vibe, Pumpkin Lady, don't worry. It's still IKEA stuff. I didn't buy like a fancy desk or anything different. It's still this IKEA desk stuff, but IKEA desk stuff is the best. I'm telling you, there's no reason to get anything different. It's so good. So, is my face cam and stuff going to change? I'm still bringing this furniture, so the background will be similar, but obviously it's a different room. So the angle might be a little bit different, and I'll probably rearrange the things on my shelf, and I might get different lights, because I don't know. But, I haven't done that yet. So I don't really know what it's gonna be like, but yes, it will change a little. You were charged for the free new kit and no one from EA will help me. What do I do? Friend, that is really weird. I don't even understand how that's possible because it said it's $0 on Origin. When you say no one from EA will help you, have you actually contacted EA support and stuff? Because they should be able to fix that. This is one bland build so far. Bestie, I haven't even painted the walls. You're a bit dramatic. Oh my goodness. People come in and they're so silly. They're just so silly, you know? Okay. I think I would like to put... I don't know where I want to put the landscaping yet. I think I want to get like a kind of big pool. I don't know. So I need to figure out how it's going to fit in. We'll do something like this too. Okay. I feel like that would be nice. I'm trying to figure out where I should put the pool. I also kind of want to have a fence, I think. But I'm not sure. Oh, that is extremely annoying. Extremely annoying. Does that not do it? Okay, that one doesn't have that problem. Well, maybe the tile on it is kind of cool. And we can kind of try, maybe we could try and involve a little bit of that reddish tile. Oh, Starry Night. I have my moments, don't worry. I certainly have my moments, but I appreciate that you are being nice to me. You reach a point, you really do reach a point where the people, they don't really get to you anymore. They sort of just make you laugh. Because sometimes they're really dramatic about things. And it's sort of silly, so if that helps make you feel better, you do get to a point where it's like, okay, don't be so silly, you know? That's like way too long. I think almost to a fault. Maybe we could like fill in some of the pool or something. Maybe there could be landscaping over there. If you had a big pool like that, you'd never be inside your house again. Yeah, I totally understand that. If you had like such a fancy backyard like this, just in general, with all this nice stuff, because it is really nice. Well, I guess maybe we could like shrink it a little. And then that could be landscaping too. I don't know. I feel like that's reasonable. Are those fences from the kit? No, these fences are base game. Both these fences are base game. So you should have them. Why does it have to be a different color? Why must that be a different color? Angelica, Sandra, Mile, thank you for the subs. Everybody else, thank you all for the subs and stuff today. I'm so sorry. I know I've missed a lot of things. I really appreciate, oh my God. The cat has just jumped up onto my lap. Proof. I didn't even know you were in here, Seth. She just appeared. I was sitting like cross-legged in my chair and the cat just appeared in my lap. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hello, Snap. It's good to see you. Have you come to help us? Do you want to help with the build? I don't know if I want to use this new wallpaper or not, so I might just kind of place it just to see what it's gonna look like. I actually think it might be kind of a cool look to it though. And then maybe we could get, I don't know if that fence looks bad or not now, so I might need to revisit that, but maybe we could get like, are you trying to find a comfy spot laying across the desk, Snap? There could be like a wood piece or something. Something like this. You know? That might be nice. Should we do a lighter wood? Maybe? Instead? No, I like the darker wood. Okay, let's try and change the other one to be a darker wood. I guess it doesn't come in a darker wood. The house is giving you Sims 2 vibes? Oh dear. All right. That's good. Okay. Okay. No, I understand. I think of The Sims 3 very fondly. So if I say a house has Sims 3 vibes, I mean it in a good way. But, you know, it's certainly not, you know what I mean. Okay, my cat is fully laying on my arm. So, my fingers are on the page up and down keys. And I don't know if I can move them elsewhere. So, she's fully on my keyboard and my arm right now. I've still got my mouse hand though. Don't worry. I've still got my mouse hand. Thank you all for the subs and stuff again, by the way. I really appreciate it. Are there houses in this style in Florida? Because it does give Arizona vibes. You know, I don't really think I see this kind of thing all that often in Florida. No. I don't think it's super common in Florida. Maybe when they build like new houses. I suppose you know what I mean, when there's like a new build in like a sort of fancy neighborhood. Like those might sort of have this kind of vibe to them. But I don't think I would say that I see a lot of houses like this, you know? I don't know what I want to do. That could be kind of interesting. What if we hung up like one of the lights and we put a little table there? That would be cute. And then we could get like, oh, it's a bit tight though, because I still want to have like the fireplace, and I think I'd like to have a couch. Oh dear. Oh dear. And I'd also like to have some lounge chairs. Oh dear. Okay. Fireplace inside. It's a little bit tall for the inside. This one's more of like an outdoor sort of fireplace, I think. Let me see if we can kind of angle these by the pool. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Move the landscape beside the pool and put it there. I think we can probably do it without moving any of the landscaping. But if we need to adjust anything, we totally can, you know? Let's see how it turns out first. And then maybe go back to it. Can I stick this over here by it? So we could do something like that. And then... Oh no. No, don't leave! Please! Okay. We've been abandoned, everyone. It's devastating. I'm not sure if we can go on. I'm so sad now. Put the table between the loungers? We could do it between them instead. Sometimes I kind of like how they look right next to each other. I don't know, I guess it depends. The other reason that I had done them like that is because there was more space for the Sims to walk in front of it when they were further over, but obviously it doesn't really matter. We can put anything anywhere. Ladder for pool, might want it. Okay, so two things. Number one, I just haven't gotten to it yet because I was doing the furnishing. But also, if you didn't know, you don't actually need a ladder for the pool. So sometimes I just don't bother with it. I guess I sort of think that a house like this probably wouldn't have a pool ladder. They'd probably have like big steps or something. So you wouldn't really see a ladder just sat there, which doesn't actually matter because it's, you know, it's The Sims. Like, it doesn't matter if you would see it or not, but sometimes I think it's fun to pretend. So sometimes in houses like this, I don't put ladders, but they'd have like steps probably in a fancy house like this, you know? But it doesn't really matter again. It's fine. It's just pretend. But you don't actually need them because your Sims can get in and out without it. So try the fire where the grill is. Oh, I guess we could do something like that. It might be kind of cool on the side of the house. And what if we got ourselves like a little poolside bar or something? Maybe I could put like a half wall. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to do that, but try to use the spotlights in the pool. We could use the new spotlights. Yeah, just give me a second to figure this out. I don't want to think about the pool right now. Everyone's talking about the pool and I'm still trying to figure out the... I'm still trying to figure out everything else, you know? Okay, I don't really want to put that far over, but I feel like this isn't really enough space. I made my own backyard too small. I do like that though, with the fireplace there. I think it looks cool up against the wall. Do I want a different color of it? Maybe the gray would be good. We could just go back to the original plan, which was sort of like this. Maybe the pool could be like a lot smaller. And then this way we could have the lounge chairs like over here. You know? And then there's more space to do like activities. There's more space for us to have activities in the rest of the backyard. Which might be better, but I don't know. I don't know. Can I make the pool like no, skinnier is worse. But then we could totally keep this like this, I think. We could probably even get like an outdoor rug if we so desired. And I do kind of desire that. Extend everywhere back one. You want it to be even bigger? We could. We totally could do that. Sometimes I think the pool gets a little bit too big when you do that though. But I guess maybe the pool can't ever be too big. A non-right angle on the pool corner? I don't know. Aaron, because like so much of the house is very like, I guess just very angled because it's like so many squares that make up the house. Are you sure it would be good to do that? I don't know. We could put those on an angle though, which might be better. I feel like the bar is very difficult to incorporate. Do you know what I mean? If it were up to me, honest, I would do something like this to make it look like one giant outdoor kitchen, like lining up the other end of the wall. But I don't know if that's like ugly or not. We could hide it with bushes on the outside. It's a bit obvious. I don't know. But that's kind of cool. Will it still work? Yeah, these actually, they work just fine like this. Because your sim just stands there to cook at it. And all they can do on that side is sit at it. So your sim can still stand there and use it, just sims can't sit on the other side. Use counters on one side of the grill. The problem with counters on one side of the grill is that they don't match. We don't have any counters that match this because obviously it's new. And there's not like a kitchen set that's the same. So that's kind of the issue with using counters, whereas the bars match. So we have that little square stone table that I used originally, but even that is smaller and not the same size. So you can say that all you want, but really is that good? I don't know. I don't know. Does the bar and grill have a great swatch for the fireplace? Yeah, I just haven't changed the swatches yet, friend. I just haven't changed the swatches yet. They all have like swatches that are similar. I don't know what color I'm gonna use for any of them yet. But We're just kind of trying to figure out the spacing. Not that carpet. I haven't changed the color of that carpet yet either, my friend. Guys, if you hate something about this, I'm literally not done. So it's like super a work in progress. So you don't need to worry or like panic about anything that we're using because it's not done. So it's probably like all gonna change, okay? No need to worry. We're kind of just trying to figure out like the layout of things right now and less so trying to figure out the colors. This is one of those trust the process moments. You got to give me a second because we're not finished with it yet. Patience, you know? I don't really like how those look. Maybe I could get... Maybe I would like it better if this was all like scooted over a little bit more because then it is lined up with the center of this tile. I feel like that's got potential. You know? And now there's more space over here, so we probably could, if we really wanted to, fit in, like, where did I lose the bar? Okay. I want the bar stools. We probably could fit in something like that. There's just not cabinets that match. Which is annoying. I feel like it's a little bit tight. I feel like it's a little bit tight, but I don't know how to make the windows. This is just the new window that came in the kit that came out today, believe it or not, which is pretty fun. Ellie, thank you for the 9-month resub, by the way. You like the fireplace? I like the fireplace too. I think it looks really cool. It's free until when? You can buy the kit for free. It's like 100% off basically until October 17th. So you've got time to grab it. You won't miss it or anything probably, but yeah, you can buy the kit for free for a while still. Depending on what color of this I pick, we might be able to mix and match in some of those. Maybe we could put like a gate right here. Why is that like glowing? Maybe it's just weird lighting. I don't know if I want to use that fence or not. I'm really struggling with that part of this. Bar at an angle in the corner. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously an option, but I kind of want it to look like it's built into this like fake kitchen, you know? Fence doesn't suit. Yeah, I mean, originally I thought maybe it was gonna lean a little bit more that style, but clearly it is not. But there's not really other fences that are good. And I'm like not even being dramatic when I say that. Like there's the other fences are really not like, I don't know. I mean, it's doable, but and I don't think I want to use a half wall as the fence. I don't really like how that looks. This one's more wooden, which might be a little bit better. Why not the fence next to it? This one? Or do you mean this one? Because this one's also an option, but we've kind of gone for like darker colors than this. They don't really, it doesn't really match, if you know what I mean. Like it doesn't really, I guess it would kind of have to be like white, you know? L-shaped grill and bar. I kind of tried to do that first, Meow, but I had a hard time getting it to, like getting it to work. I don't know. It's possible to do something like this, I guess. Let me think about the sizing of this. Maybe if we put it over here. Because then I guess the bar is then facing the pool, which is kind of fun. So that could be nice. All the wood is so weird. That might be better. It definitely makes more sense. I just don't like the colors of it. But that's kind of what I wanted to do in the first place, but then it didn't fit in the original area, so I gave up on it. But now that we've expanded it, it works better. So, move the bar / go all the way to the corner, like over here instead. I think I kind of like how there's like walkways. I don't think I like this fence. I think the wooden one honestly kind of grew on me a little. More so than I thought it would, because I'm trying to put more wood in this house. Replace the corner counter with a plant. I think it needs a counter there. I want it to look like it's all one piece. But we can try and put a plant on it to like hide the fact that it's a different color, you know? Do I sometimes play The Sims for fun and not for your job? You know, Kath, believe it or not, I'm having fun right now. So I would call this playing The Sims for fun, you know? But also, to answer your question, I don't really play The Sims a lot off camera, if that's what you mean, because I don't really have that much time, especially right now because I'm moving soon. Like when I'm not like streaming and or recording, I don't really have a lot of time to play just games in general right now. If that answers your question. And also, like, kind of with The Sims especially, I feel like if I'm gonna play it, I might as well record it, you know? Because, like, what's the difference, really? Obviously, like, recording is a different vibe than just playing games, but, like, I kind of have that sort of mindset of, like, well, I might as well record it, you know? If we're gonna be doing it, so... But yeah, I've not really been playing many games at all recently because I'm moving soon, so I've not really had a lot of time to just play games, you know, at the moment. But anyway, I am really liking how this is coming together. I think this is quite cool. I think I might work on the inside a little bit more and then come back to this after we finish the inside, just because the inside has nothing and that's a bit sad. Digital Fairy, it's free everywhere. I think the people that are maybe guessing that it's not free where they are, or maybe they saw a glitch or something, but the pack and is free everywhere. As long as you have The Sims 4, this kit will be free for you. Like, you can buy it for free for 100% off until October 17th. Doesn't matter where you are. It still works on console even. It's not true. If you're having issues with it costing money on Origin, then it's probably bugged. Because the game is free. That is a fact. It is free. I didn't make that up or anything. It is. If you're seeing it still full price in the desktop app, then that's glitched. Maybe you could try and contact EA support or something about it, because it's supposed to be free. From my understanding, it's supposed to be free everywhere. It's not supposed to be like region locked or anything. It's not free forever. The kit is free until October 17th, but that does not mean that they're going to take it away from you. It means that it's like on sale until the middle of October, but the sale is 100% off. Does that make sense? So you have to make sure you grab it before then, but you have like over a month, so it's fine. But you have to like buy it, but it's free. Does that make sense? Again, they're not going to like take it away, but you have to like buy it for it to count. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the layout of this should be. I think that is really silly. No, the base game will be free forever, friend, but it's not free like until October 17th. It's free starting on October 18th. So the base game's not free yet, but it will be starting on October 18th. If you go onto the Sims Twitter, they wrote it down, and it might be easier to understand when you like read it versus like hearing me say it. But it's really simple. The kit is free. The base game is gonna be free. And they're giving the kit out for free to everyone who already owns the base game before the base game becomes free, as like a thank you for buying the base game. Does that make sense? That's kind of the idea, though. Yeah, and if you're having trouble with the Origin like desktop app and stuff, specifically I saw you said the EA desktop app. The EA desktop app sucks. I don't know why they even rolled that out. Don't use it. Just use Origin. Like the EA desktop app, the new thing they're working on is bad and it like doesn't work sometimes. So go on Origin, do Origin on your browser, like do it like that as opposed to using the EA desktop app because that sucks. It's really bad. Like it always has problems. Like I told you on Origin to switch. Yeah, well, they're wrong. Like, don't. The EA desktop app is like actually bad. So, yeah, that's just unfortunately, that's just the truth. The desktop app is bad. That's another name for Origin. No, it's weird. I don't really understand it either, but they're like trying to roll out this like EA desktop app thing. And that's different than Origin. It's like the new version, right? But it's not good. But yeah, they're like, I think they're gonna switch eventually, but they're not ready to yet. And it's bad. So don't put yourself through that, you know? You just don't force yourself to suffer in that way. What's the difference? I think that the difference is that the other one is just new. Literally, I won't even download it because I haven't even tried to because all I hear is bad things about it. Like, literally all I hear is bad things about it all the time. Like, so I won't even, I simply refuse to use it. But yeah, it's not, it's just not good. So use Origin for now. I'll tell you when it's safe to use the other one. Where is the living space gonna go? Where's the dining space gonna go? And where's the kitchen go? I don't know. All right, I think it would be cool if maybe there was like dining in window, no. What does that mean? Friend, I haven't done anything yet. You don't need to say no to me. I haven't done anything yet. Oh, building on stream is so stressful. I'm like, I haven't placed anything yet and people are already telling me no. Oh, they meant Nook. Oh, okay, that's better. Sorry. The no is, it like triggers my like flight or fright. Because people will sit in my chat and they'll like scream no in all caps no matter what I do. So I read it and I'm like, oh, leave me alone. It's that specific phrase that like really gets to me. I see you meant to type Nook and that's different. I understand now. But yeah, it's the no's that really, did I say flight or fright? Oh my God. I didn't know what I said. That's funny though. That's funny, Hope. Okay, well, originally I was thinking about putting the dining table here. I just feel like there's not a lot of space over in this area for a living room, but maybe I could make it smaller and we could try and have like the kitchen fill in that whole area. And then maybe there could be like a living space over here. I will not be fighting, thank you. No, yeah, for me it's run away or be scared. Those are the options. Flight or fright, sure. It's this second bedroom. She's quite small. To the point of being a problem, I think. Maybe it could be an office instead. I'm just gonna leave it like that for a second so I can think. Miss Crippy, hi, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. We're building with the new kit right now. I've been having a lot of fun trying to figure out the backyard, and we're kind of trying to figure out the floor plan of the inside right now, but it's not going well. I'm not liking it, so. But welcome in, it's so good to see you all. Welcome to the stream. Maybe we could use the new couch inside as well. I love the new couch. I think it's pretty. Maybe we could try and make something like this work. I like that. You know? Bedroom with ensuite bathroom. Yeah, but then I feel silly that the tiny bedroom has the ensuite. Do you know what I mean? Like, why is the tiny bedroom the one with the ensuite? And I refuse to I'm not putting the door there, so. I don't know. We'll think about it. We will think about it. I might get like I might want to like swap this around so it's backwards, because I want the wood. You know what I mean? But I don't want it to be up high. Leave me alone. But basically, I'd like to do something like this. That's tool mod type stuff? Yeah, I think it might be. I don't have the tool mod installed right now, so we'll just exist without it. Look at that. Switch living room and kitchen. I don't really want the kitchen to be right by the front door, so I'm gonna keep it like this, I think, if that makes sense. I don't really want to have the kitchen by the front door. It's a weird thing that I have, but for some reason I just don't like it when the kitchens are like right next to the front door. But I think it makes sense to walk into the living room. Oh my gosh, this is one of those things that is like actually hilarious to me. Whenever I say that like I'm gonna maybe have the Sims like walk into the living room like this, people in my chat are like, that is the most unrealistic thing I've ever seen. Like they'll put like, I don't know, they'll get like kind of angry about how silly it is that I've made like the entrance by the living room. Okay, I'm sorry that I don't have a fancy space for a fancy entry. Like, not everybody has that. A lot of people's apartments just enter straight into a living room, too. That's so common. Like, sorry that we don't have a formal entry. Like, to me, that's super normal. I feel like that happens all the time. But obviously a lot of places have, like, entries or hallways and things. I live in a townhouse right now, and so I have, like, a big, long hallway to my front door. But, like, that's kind of specific to, I think, the fact that it's a townhouse. But, like, I don't know, a lot of houses just open into a room, you know? But people sometimes get upset with me when I do this. It's so interesting. The other one they get mad about a lot that always causes, like, a lot of discussion is that when I put laundry in a bathroom, whenever I put, like, a washer or a dryer in a bathroom, they'll be like, this is the most unrealistic thing I've ever seen. Why? There's plumbing in there. Like, what about it is unrealistic? People have washer dryers in their kitchens even. Like, I don't know. It's so realistic. Like, everyone's houses are different, but like... But anyway, I think it's one of those things that because it's like your house, you feel very strongly about what is normal to you. And so anything that is different from that is like, I guess maybe a little bit surprising to you. Because you are super used to what's normal to you and not so much what's normal to other people, I guess. But people get really, really strong opinions about it. That, and also when I do tiny bathrooms. Oh my God, if the tiny bathroom people could see houses in Europe, they would just die. Like, sometimes I'll make a bathroom that's like 3x1 like this, because I have a bathroom like this in my house. Like, it's super normal to me. But if you could see, if you people that get upset about that could see bathrooms in Europe, you would, honestly, you would just die. You'd scream and cry and then just die, because you'd be so horrified. Sometimes they'll be like 2x1. Places are so small sometimes. But they'll even have like full bathrooms that are that small. They'll have like a sink in the corner that's like this big. It's not abnormal. It's really not. But people get so weird about it sometimes. I never understood that one. And they'll try and tell me that it's not realistic. It's like, I literally live in a house that has this. I know that it's realistic. I live here. I know for a fact it's realistic. I promise. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Anyway, it's really funny. People are silly on the internet. But again, they just know what they know, you know, and you know your house really well. So, but anyway, you just know what you've seen. But anyway, oh my god, and the outdoor fans. I forgot about that. This one time I put a fan on my Sim's porch. I don't have a porch really to show you, but I guess like maybe I wouldn't put it in the front porch, but I put like a ceiling fan on my Sim's porch, and people were like, "Why would you do that?" What do you mean, why would you do that? Have you been to Florida? Why wouldn't you do that? It's hot. If you've got like a covered porch, it'd be real nice to have a ceiling fan on it. But anyway, people are funny. They're just funny about what they haven't seen, so. Your spouse installs ceiling fans in Florida? Really, Lila, that's really cool. Yeah, I've got a ceiling fan here. My parents have a ceiling fan on their back porch. So, and I live in a cheap townhouse right now where the builder cut literally every corner imaginable. Every corner imaginable. And even this house has a ceiling fan on the porch. So, that's how you know it's necessary, because this person cut every corner. Paper thin wall, everything. But no, we have a ceiling fan though. Okay, I want to get a little table. I think I'll put it here. I don't know what color to use. Oh, yikes. Maybe just put one so I can think about it more. Oh, I don't like this kitchen. Don't like this kitchen at all. Okay, have to think. Let's see. I don't think I want to use these cabinets. I don't think I like them. Maybe I could use like these cabinets. And maybe we could get like a really, really big island or something too to go along with it. I don't like the all steel ones. There's something about those that I just don't like very much. But if we did it like this, we could get like super big island like that, you know? Which is a pretty fancy, like modern looking vibe to it. Anyway, thank you all for the subs and stuff again today, by the way. I really appreciate it. You were all very kind. Problem is, this isn't centered now, so. Boo. As a British person, I will forever find the fact that people have fans on their ceilings incredibly strange. Do you know what? I've talked to Dan about this a lot, and Dan and I are in agreement that the UK should invest in ceiling fans. I know that, like, you have this mindset that, like, oh, it's not hot all year, so we don't need AC and ceiling fans. It's hot in the summer, and you would be happy if you had a ceiling fan. I know it's not common, but, like, your life would improve. And it's not the same, like, installing central AC is physically impossible, but, like, a fan is doable. Your life would be better if you had ceiling fans. If they were more common, people in England would be happier. So, I know it's, like, not normal, but I think that if you experienced it, you'd be like, now wait. Now this is a good idea. But anyway, it gets hot in the summer nowadays. It's very unpleasant. No offense, but it's true. When I went to Dan's brother's wedding a couple weeks ago, it was like almost exactly a month ago, August 19th. Super hot, obviously. It's August. We were in the UK, and Dan's brother got married. We were staying at like the hotel was like kind of near a golf course, but the actual wedding was in like a barn. But our hotel, it was like 2 stories on the golf course, and our hotel room was on the first floor, the ground floor, sorry for the Brits. We were on the ground floor, and it had, instead of windows, it had doors that you could open out to the outside, except they opened to the parking lot. So you can't very well just leave those open overnight. The doors just open to the parking lot, and we're on the ground floor. Like, I can't open them. That's dangerous. It's one thing to like open your window, but like to open the door, no. So we just suffered in the hot hotel room because we couldn't open the doors to ventilate anything. Very illogical. It was so hot. But yeah, I was like, we can't just open this. I didn't even want to have it open during the day while we were there because it's just the parking lot was right there. Like anyone could just come in, and people are walking like back and forth, like they would just walk past constantly because they'd park their car and then go to the front door. So, no, that was dangerous. I know it's just a weird hotel, Pigeon. I'm not saying that's every hotel in the UK is like that. I know it was that hotel problem, but I'm complaining about how it was hot and I couldn't open the windows. Obviously, I'm well aware that that's not normal. Or maybe you didn't know that. My husband is British. He just moved to America in July of last year, so his family is all still there. Obviously, I've been there a lot to visit them and stuff, so I am familiar with the UK. No, the hotels didn't have any AC. I know that sometimes hotels in the UK have AC, but not always. I feel like, in my experience, it's been like kind of a 50-50 sort of shot. They don't always have AC. But anyway, we opened straight to the parking lot, so I didn't want to open the door. It was horrible. Okay, I don't like this. I thought I would do this because then I could center it with the... I don't know, I almost like that better still. They've been married for a year, don't be weird. I know, I just don't talk about it that much, and we didn't have like a wedding, so a lot of them might not know. One of these days I'll have a wedding, and then they'll know. Mark my words. Then they will know. Okay. I think, look at this. This kit came with like, oh. Why are you slotting? Why does it slot? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. It came with this like item. Okay, it doesn't like windows. For a curtain rod, that's really weird. But it came with this like item so that you can make like custom custom curtain rod that goes longer. But then it matches the curtains, and then it actually fills the whole wall, which is very nice. We don't have anything like this, and it's so good. Like, look at how much better that looks. Are you joking? I don't understand why it slots. I find that a little bit confusing, but I guess it does. So, I was really excited about that item, though. I think that's really good. I was sort of joking. I guess the game thinks it's a curtain, so that's why it does that, because it's in the curtain category and stuff, right? I guess that makes sense. That's still annoying. But yeah, I was sort of joking because they collabed with Avalon Sims on this kit. They worked with Avalon to make it. And so I was wondering if maybe she had something to do with that. If maybe she was like, I want these curtains to like go all the way across. Because they've never done that before with any other curtains that we've gotten, and we're with a game changer, and all of a sudden we get it, so. And this kit is free, so everyone can get it. Free for now, at least. Grab it while you can. Ew, everything is ugly. These chairs are too similar to the chairs that came with... Is this Blue's House of the Nightmare Legacy? No, we're gonna do that tomorrow on stream, Picky, I think. This one's just for fun. This build's just for fun. We don't have any Sims in mind or anything. This build's just because we wanted to use the new kit, basically. Okay. Bum. Why is the kit free? Because they're gonna make the Sims base game free for everyone in about a month. So they're giving out the kit for free right now as sort of a thank you to anybody who already owns the Sims 4, which is cool. When is EA gonna work with lilsimsie on a kit? I would probably do it if they asked me. Although I won't lie, it makes me a little bit nervous because everybody already thinks that I'm like being paid off by EA and that like they've bought my opinions, and that's like a really heavy duty way of like being associated with them. So I don't know, it made me a little bit nervous if they asked me to do it, but I mean I would if they asked me to. That'd be cool. But I sincerely hope that they work with creators more on like future kits. Obviously, I don't mean like just me. I don't really care if they want to work with me or not. It'd be fun just in general if they worked with anybody on future kits, because I feel like it's a really cool way to involve like community input, you know, because to an extent, like people that play The Sims and make content on The Sims know what the community wants really well, because they like see it in their comments all the time, you know? And so it's sort of a unique perspective that maybe like the team doesn't have on their own. So it's kind of cool. I hope that they work with more Simmers in the future, because I really like the idea of that. Still not sure about kits, but I like the idea of them working with more people in the future on them, so. Would you buy a lilsimsie kit? This is so biased. Well, I guess, I mean, keep in mind, these kits that they've done, like this kit isn't like the Evelyn kit, you know? It's a build kit that like she had some input on. So, I mean, I guess I don't really know how much input she had, so I shouldn't speak for her on that one, but you don't look at it and like think like, oh, you know, this kit is like 100% like, you know, from this person. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Blue Suburban kit, maybe. One of these days, maybe. No. If I were to be able to pick, that wouldn't be my pick, chat. I won't lie. I guess I have no idea what I would pick. When I talk about like what sort of thing, just for the record, they didn't ask me about this. I didn't even know they were doing kit collabs till they announced it like a couple weeks ago. So this isn't real. This is just pure like throwing out ideas. But whenever I talk about like the sort of kit that I would want if they were to do, like if they were to like not necessarily make it like a Simsy kit, but just if I could have my dream kit, you know, what would it be? And kind of the thought that I've had a lot in the past is I'd like to have like a, I don't know, maybe less so like a set, like this theme of like courtyard furniture, but more so like filler items. Like I would like to have like a bunch of rugs and curtains kit, or like a bunch of beds kit, and instead of like one specific bedroom theme with like one bed and a dresser and a nightstand, I'd like to have like a bunch of beds, you know? Clutter, that's true. Clutter items could be fun. But yeah, I sort of thought that the decor to the max kit was going to be clutter, but then it wasn't. But yeah, I'd like to see like more things like that. Like to me, that would be super useful. So that might be my pick right now, but I don't know. It's interesting to think about. Not that they're asking my opinion, but we can talk about it anyway, even if they haven't asked. So, okay. I want to get like paper towels. There we go. Do I think they'll announce The Sims 5 soon? No, we've had this discussion now twice on chat, on stream today, so clearly it's a common concern. So to answer your question, I think that actually the opposite is happening. I think some people sort of saw that they gave The Sims, or gonna give The Sims 4 out for free next month, and they're like, oh, so The Sims 5 is coming soon. I think that in fact it's the exact opposite. I think The Sims 4 has a super long lifespan left. They've even said that. They've told us that. But I think The Sims 4 has a super long lifespan left. And I think the reason they're giving the Sims 4 base game out for free is not because they're getting ready for the Sims 5, but in fact the opposite, where the Sims 5 is probably going to be a long time till it comes out. And so they're trying to find a way to expand the player base of the Sims 4 to keep it going longer. Because at this point, the Sims 4 has been out for 8 years. Not a lot of new people are probably buying the game. It still gets a lot of players, but like, it's not the same as like the hype of a brand new Sims release. And so giving it out for free opens up a huge new player base of people that might want to play. And then probably potentially buy expansion packs. I assume is the mindset of EA with that. Give the base game out for free because they already put it on sale for like $5. Like they're not making money off the base game, but they make money off packs. And if they have like dedicated players who are playing for free, and honestly probably feel like they got a deal, those players might be interested in buying packs, and then EA makes money, and then EA is happy. So I don't think they'll increase the pack price. I don't think we need to worry about that. I don't think we need to worry about different types of microtransactions either. I guess maybe I wouldn't be surprised if they released more kits. Unfortunately, that wouldn't surprise me too much if they started releasing like more kits, but I don't anticipate the price of them to increase or anything like that. Also, just in case you all didn't know, the team that like does expansion packs, or the team that does updates, or the team that does kits, those are all different teams. So like if they're making kits, it's not like taking away from their ability to make like a different pack. I know that it feels that way, but I think that the reason that we feel like we're getting so many kits and not as many other packs is because we saw like a really long ripple effect of COVID delays, and they're like only recently catching up. And kits, I'm not speaking for them, I'm just assuming, but kits can be like entirely outsourced. So like the Sims team, they have their own concept artists who could like design what might go in the kit. And then they would like get people to make the items and then send them back and then package it up, and then there's a kit. Whereas things like animations are all done in-house and are super expensive to do, like both with time and money. And so when they can do things like kits that are purely assets, don't require any new animations, it's really easy to make, and easy to make a lot of, and easy to fill in content gaps that we would have gotten maybe an extra expansion pack, but then COVID delayed everything, so they couldn't do it. Because we used to get 2 expansion packs a year, and then I assume COVID made it take a lot longer to make like the more recent expansion packs that were entirely COVID. I think that they're way caught up and everything's fine now, but it's just a really long transition period in like early COVID from like working in the office to working at home in tech. It's just tough because most of the team didn't have the right like equipment at home to do game development. It takes a while to get it. It's a huge adjustment. So I think that like the early time of COVID probably delayed them like 8 months or something, and then we're seeing a ripple effect of that now, with them being behind on stuff. So I assume that's what's happening, and I think the kits were sort of created as like a filler for the fact that they couldn't release as much content as they maybe had planned to, because they couldn't do it all during COVID, but the kits were like easy to make. So not to say that I like the kits. It's not my favorite thing they've done, but I think in that context, it kind of makes sense. And I don't think the kits are the things that are taking away from other packs. So I think the kits are kind of, again, filling in for, let's use this fancy toilet. That they ended stuff packs. Yeah, stuff packs are one of those things that the stuff packs, they usually require a lot more animations. I've thought about this a little bit because the last stuff pack, let me look up the release date exact so I can tell you. But the paranormal pack came out on January 26, 2021, which was like kind of well into COVID, which is interesting. But like they used to plan this stuff so far in advance. You have no idea. Like they work on these things so much farther in advance than you'd expect probably. So I wouldn't be surprised if that one was like kind of in development and maybe COVID is why they stopped. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to stop. I would love to see stuff packs come back, but it's just one of those things where I kind of wonder how much did COVID impact that too. Did they like stop prioritizing those and start working on something else? Maybe they just thought they could make more money selling kits instead. That's probably the real answer. But like, I don't know. It's all weird. It's all weird. But I do think that COVID is a big part of the expansion pack delays. So. Yeah, I loved the paranormal pack. It's like they, like you said, Annie, they finally perfected stuff packs and then we stopped getting them. But that knowing that we stopped getting them after paranormal makes me kind of wonder if like they knew it was going to be the last stuff pack, so they like went all out. They were like, this is the last stuff pack. We know this, but we're not going to tell them that. So let's just go all out and make it really good. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I'd love to hear insight on that. I wonder if someday, like maybe not during The Sims 4's lifetime, but I wonder if someday, like after The Sims 6 is out, if they'll ever go back and like tell us about that sort of thing. Because I would love to know. I would love to have some insight on that stuff. I just think it's really interesting. So, but yeah, I also really enjoyed the paranormal pack. It was really good, and I'm sad that it seems to be the last one. What happened to pack refreshes? The spa day refresh was so good. I loved the spa day refresh. Can I tell you something about my worry about that? Because they did one pack refresh and they seemingly haven't done one since and haven't talked about it, it makes me wonder if the refresh of spa day, they anticipated it would make more people go back and buy the pack, and not as many people went back and bought the pack as they expected, and they figured it wasn't worth it to do again. I wonder if it was like sort of an experiment to see, like, do people want this? Will it make people buy it? And then if not as many people bought it as they expected, they thought it wasn't worth it, so they won't do it again. That's kind of my worry about that. But I don't know. A cash grab attempt? Well, Dream, again, everything they do is a cash grab attempt. It's a corporation, so any game is a cash grab attempt. It's a business. That's just kind of the way it works. I know it's like not fun to think about it that way, but anyway, that's just life, isn't it? Nothing is ever done out of the goodness of your heart. Everything is done for money, unfortunately. But oh yeah, they've always worked on like more than one expansion pack at a time, Uno. Yeah. By the time that we're like hearing about an expansion pack, they're like well into development of the next one. You know, they kind of have teams overlapping on it and stuff. So, but anyway, I would love to see more pack refreshes. I just am saying that I don't know if I expect that will ever happen anymore. At least at this point, I'm not sure that's in the cards for us, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Which pack would I pick for a refresh? Do you know what? I don't know. I've actually always said that one of the top ones that I'd like to see is Get to Work. I know a lot of people want to see Dine Out too. I've always kind of wanted to see Get to Work pack refresh. Dine Out people want to see more so because Dine Out is broken and like doesn't work. That I like to see just get updated as opposed to like get new content added. Because I don't know like what new content I would want them to add to Dine Out. But I really like Get to Work. I love the active career thing. Maybe if they did like another career or something and threw that in there. I also think that my top pick for a pack refresh, and not because I like this pack, but because I think the pack sucks and is not worth the money otherwise, my like absolute top pick for a pack refresh would be Luxury Party Stuff. In my opinion, Luxury Party Stuff is a complete and total waste of money. And it has objectively like a third of what the other packs came with. Like it's just bad. Like Luxury Party Stuff has like nothing in it compared to the other stuff packs. Especially if you compare like Luxury Party Stuff to Paranormal, the last stuff pack. Paranormal came with an active career and like all that furniture and all those clothes. And Luxury Party Stuff was like, here's a glowing cube. But it was the first ever stuff pack for The Sims 4, so they kind of hadn't figured out what was going to come in them and stuff. But basically, I would love to see them go back and refresh that pack because I think that pack is actually a waste of money. More so than any other, I think it's actually a waste of money. It's not worth buying. And so of the ones that need a refresh, that one needs the refresh the most. just to make it worth the people who bought it. Like, the people who bought it have wasted their money, in my opinion. Myself included. Although I guess I didn't buy it, my mom did. But, like, my poor mother, she is out $10 to this day because of that pack. My poor mom wasted $10 whole on that. That was the first ever stuff pack for The Sims 4, but anyway, it wasn't that good. I don't know what to do with this house. I'm struggling. Venmo Karen right now. Mom, I owe you a little bit of money, it seems. But yeah, I think that pack was no good, in my humble opinion. Ooh, look at this minty color. That one's pink. Get to Work needs a bigger land. Oh, if they updated the Get to Work world to make it bigger, I would scream. That'd be so cool. Be cool if they added in stuff for different types of parties, not just luxury. Yeah, that's kind of what we had talked about, Ari. We did like a little brainstorming session on stream once. I should make a video about this. But basically, like, luxury party stuff came, like, if they sort of made it like more useful to actually throw a luxury party, like if there was like a new party type, maybe a couple new party types, if there was like more that you could do to plan the party, if there was like a little bit newer party gameplay, like something that just made it actually feel like you could really use the pack to have a luxury party and not so much just like put on a glitter suit. I think that would be a real bonus. Party deaths? Yeah, if you could die at the party somehow. I don't know how you die at the party, but like something like that. We talked about a party planning career as being one of the options. When I say we, I mean my stream, by the way. EA, I don't think has any plans to do this at any point ever. Literally ever. But me and my stream have discussed this a lot. And we talked about like a party planning career as an idea that would be cool. Death by punch bowl. Ooh. What if you could like poison the punch bowl? Death by glowing cube. Okay, idea. You go to set your drink down. You put it on the glowing cube. The cube starts glowing further and further and further to the point where it expands and swallows you whole. Have a smoke machine and have a death by the... Oh, that's interesting. Electrocution by malfunctioning disco ball. Oh my god. That's also an idea, I suppose. See, there's plenty of options. I saw someone in chat say that you can spike the punch in the prom in the high school pack. See, I'm not talking about spiking the punch bowl. I'm talking about poison. But that's, I suppose, too close to literal murder, and maybe the Sims team wouldn't like that. Maybe the rating would suffer. But wouldn't that be fun? You know? But we want death. That's the key. You would kill half the town. Well, when someone said that the death by electrocution, like with the malfunctioning disco ball, I'm picturing like the entire dance floor. Falling disco ball. Oh my god, it falls off the ceiling and then smushes you. That's fun. That seems doable. I think they could manage that. That's an idea. You might be onto something. Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's like the meteor strike, except it's a disco ball. Death by disco. You know? Are the new windows glitching with the curtains at certain angles? Yeah. I think it's like the weird angled window because the glass is angled that's kind of throwing it off. I think it's that and also the fact that the curtains are sheer. I think that those things combined are kind of making the thing a little bit weird. Disco balls are made of mirrors. Okay, thoughts. You know how they have like a sound effect, like a little jingle that plays when your Sim's about to die, and it like changes depending on the death? The little jingle is Mirror Ball by Taylor Swift, but in Simlish. Thoughts? I think it's fantastic, personally. I want a lamp, but I don't like any of them. And that is how we get Taylor Swift into The Sims 4. I don't think Taylor Swift, how do I say this? I don't think Taylor Swift, okay, I think Taylor Swift is too big for us. I know they got Katie. Frankly, I have no idea how they got Katie. I don't know how much money they paid her, but I have no idea how they got Katie. I think that Taylor Swift is too big for us. Katie was big then too. Katy Perry is big. But like, I think times are different these days. But maybe if they just told Taylor, what if you just called Taylor up and you told her that you want to use her song to kill Sims? You know? Maybe if they just asked really nicely. Who could we afford then? I don't know. I don't know. Frankly, you know what? You know how they had, they did like that. Oh, this is kind of cute. You know how last summer they did that like Summer of Sims thing and that Sims Sessions like concert in the park? Rick Astley. That's a great idea. Anyway, but you know how they did that like Sims Sessions concert in the park in Willow Creek? They had like glass animals perform a song in Simlish for that. And that song was #1 for like a year, I swear to you. That song played on the radio constantly for so long. Like, they're big. Heat Waves is big. So, maybe they could get Heat Waves to do a death thing again. And they had BB Rexa too, yeah. But anyway. God, I don't know what to do with this room. I'm getting so distracted. I'm not building like at all. This speed build is gonna be so long when I try and cut it down for YouTube. I hate this wall. That is also way too long. What if I made the room skinnier? Scoot. I can have more landscaping this way. I like this better, personally. I feel like that's more acceptable. You know? Yeah, these are the new windows from the kit. Also, just in case you're just coming in, chat, I'm not lying. The kit is free. They're making The Sims 4. The Sims 4 base game is going to be free for everyone in about a month, starting in about a month. And so in anticipation of the base game becoming free for everyone, the Sims team has, as a thank you to everyone who already has The Sims 4, they're giving the kit out for free. So you can redeem this kit for free. You can like buy it for free on Origin right now. It's like 100% off. So if you haven't grabbed it yet, highly recommend you go on there. It works on PlayStation and Xbox too, wherever you buy The Sims, wherever you have The Sims. But the kit is free, not making it up. The kit is free. So make sure you redeem it. You have like a month. It's like on sale like this for like a month. You have plenty of time, but definitely make sure you do it before you forget, because you want to make sure you get the kit. But yeah, it like costs $0. It's called the Desert Luxe kit. It is called the Desert Luxe kit. Oh. Maybe I could do like... something like that, where I put it like off to one side and I make it pink. I don't know. Glad you didn't miss the stream. Misty Girl, because you would have not known about the kit. Yeah, I'll make sure I talk about it a lot. I talked about it in my YouTube video that I posted today too, and I like retweeted them on Twitter and stuff. I've been trying to make sure I talk about it as much as possible so that everybody knows. Because I want to make sure everybody grabs it. But you have a whole month, so you've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Okay, maybe I'll use the minty one instead. Look at how pretty that is. I actually left that. But anyway. Curtains are a bit glitchy. Yeah, I've noticed they have a weird... I think it's because they're sheer. That they have kind of a weird, like... Something about them is a little bit weird in certain light. Can I put the curtain on above other curtains to do like a fake the rod thing? You know, people were asking me that earlier and I haven't tested it yet. So we should test that in a second. Let me finish this room before I forget. And then we can go test that because I would like to know too. But the idea being, if you were to like use the curtains, like say you wanted to use like these curtains, could you then like put this in there to kind of like pretend it's got a rod like that? I think depending on the curtain, it might look better than others, but you could like scoot these up a little and then you could sort of pretend for sure. I don't have all the packs installed, so I can't really test it with all of them, but I think you definitely could like make it into a fake curtain rod that way, you know? With the other base game one tile curtains and stuff. Wait, what is that object, Danya? It's a extra piece of the curtain to fill in the curtain rods. See? Both the kits I have were free. Blooming Rooms I won on a giveaway on a Simsie stream a few months ago, and now the Desert Luxe kit. Oh, cool! Do you know what? I was literally thinking earlier today, I was like, oh, I'm gonna need to make sure I buy a giveaway code for the kit. Not anymore. Physically impossible. Can't buy a giveaway code for the kit because the kit is free. So never mind, which is good. That's really lucky, actually. But yeah, we don't need to worry about giveaway codes for this one. Layout? I don't know. You've asked that like a bunch of times, Death. I'm not sure what you mean. 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, living, kitchen, dining. Does that answer your question? But anyway. Is basically an item from Cottage Living. No, the item from Cottage Living is more specifically like, isn't that item from Cottage Living like more of a, what is the word I'm looking for? Isn't that more of just like a piece of wood? This is like specifically it matches the curtains. It's like specifically the same as the curtain rod. So it's not quite the same thing as that item from Cottage Living. Although I guess you could potentially use like a shelf or something in the same way. But it isn't the same. If I could add a new death to the base game, what would I add? That's a good question. Honestly, I'm not sure if I have an answer to that. Because I'm going to be real with you. Something like the meteor death, I never, ever expected them to add that. And so when they did, iconic. Like, I never thought they would do that in The Sims 4. And so when we got it, it was incredible. You know? So I almost, dare I say, feel like nothing I could come up with would be as good as what they could come up with. Like, I sort of feel like I trust them more than me at this point. Because they've added some really funny deaths recently. But anyway, that one was really good. I like that. Where's the Sims 2 music? Case, I'm playing it. I don't wish for it to be that loud in my own earsies, though. Okay, save the game. I don't love either of these, but I'm gonna leave them. The bunny and chicken death is hilarious. Yeah, I know. I can't believe they added that in either. That's one of those ones that is really exciting to me that it exists. Like, I'm really glad that they did that, because that's one of those ones where it's fun for me to talk about to people that don't play The Sims. I'll be like telling them about, you know, the farming pack and like, oh yeah, by the way, you can get murdered by a chicken. Oh, My cat heard me. She's arrived. She just appeared again. Hey, when you want to hang out a little, you can sit on my lap. Okay. You're gonna climb onto the desk. Okay. Okay. Thank you. She heard chicken maybe, and she was excited about it. I wonder if we could do something like this. If we could use these paintings kind of tiled. Okay, she's laid across my desk again. I'm really, really not loving how this place looks. I don't know how to say this, but that painting is not new. It's in the base game. They added that painting into the base game some months ago. I forget when exactly it was. It's all a blur to me, but they added that painting into the base game at some point. So it might be the rug. Yeah, it might be the rug. I'm not sure what rug to use otherwise, though. I also didn't change the color of this yet. That helps. I think it needs more, like, wood. Maybe? I don't think I like that. Maybe we could do like, oh no. Oh no. Maybe if I made these like, I don't think I like them. Something like that would be better. It's definitely the rug. Yeah, but what rug would you propose we use instead? I'm not sure that there's a lot of good options, to be honest. I want to look at some of the kit items. There's a couple things that we haven't used yet. Like we could try and use the new little accent table. You know, that's fun. And we could put like a little lamp on it. Ooh. We also have this super cute shelf that doesn't fit anywhere in the house. Okay. We also have this cute shelf that I don't know where to put because it doesn't fit anywhere. Put it below the TV. It's sort of a different vibe. Putting it below the TV is a bit different because it's like smaller. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. Against the kitchen window. Do you think it would be too tight in there? I think it might be too close. It's kind of small. Below the paintings? Yeah, we could do that. I probably should get rid of some of the chairs though. And even then, I'm not sure I think that maybe it looks good without it. I don't know if it fits anywhere, chat. I'm not sure it works. I am not sure it works. Okay. I think size down the rug. Oh, it's already sized down once. This is the default size. So believe it or not, it's already smaller than it was. I think if we just got some more cozy furniture, it would start to come together a little bit more. So let's just like take a second. Ew. That's too big. Maybe if we put this plant over here. Something else can go by the door. The new chairs. We had the new chairs first, and then we weren't sure about how they were looking, so we ended up swapping it back out for something else. But we did have the new chairs first. So I don't know. We can get this. Little books. coat rack near the door. Yeah, that's also one of my first thoughts. But then again, it's Oasis Springs. So that there's like heat waves constantly. You know? So is it smart to put a coat rack, or should we do like a bookshelf? Right? Like, maybe a little wooden bookshelf would be good. Oh, I think that's nice. They're raincoats. Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. I think that's nice. I think that's nice. And then maybe if we got like a clock or something. I think that's cute. And we could just put like a little clock on that wall. Raincoats in the desert. Uh-huh. Do people in hot climates not wear coats? Okay, so to give you some perspective, I think last year here in Florida, I own a coat, but more so when I travel is when I use it. I don't think I used the coat a single time. Like 0 times did I wear a coat here. And I'm sort of imagining this place to have similar heat. So I've hoodies, yeah, but I don't keep hoodies in a coat rack by my door. I keep them in my closet. So but yeah, so I don't think we need a coat rack, basically, is the point I'm trying to make. I'm not sure we need a coat rack in this place. You know what I mean? Only wear hoodies, never coats. Yeah, we definitely have like sweater days in the winter. But I wouldn't say that you'd need a coat most of the time. Some people wear, like my mom gets really cold really easily. But she has like thyroid problems and stuff. My mom gets really cold really easily. And so she needs a coat. And I get pretty cold pretty easily too, but it's not like necessarily coat weather. Maybe a different couch. That's the new couch is the thing. So I kind of want to use the new couch. Because they just added it. I actually kind of like how this stuff is looking. We do need to get a trash can. The kits are free. Well, not all the kits, but this one is. This one is free. It came out today. So. You're in South Florida. It's always the coolest day on your birthday. Oh, yeah. Me too. In August. Thank you all for the bits and stuff, by the way. Isn't that the base game couch? No. This is the new kit couch. See the pillows and stuff? Need something behind the couch, something unique. Yeah, we haven't really gotten there yet. I'm not really sure what to put there just yet. I've been kind of struggling with it. Just booked a trip to Seattle in October. I do not have a warm rainproof coat. Oh, good luck, Hope. Good luck. Yeah, you can see how it looks softer and not like a giant block, like Christine said. I'm going to come back to the inside. I need to figure out the outside because I haven't done this yet in the front. We did the back, but not the front, and we need to do this. Ew. Weird. Could use this. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I might put a little line right there. And I might give myself like a little bit of landscaping like we had done before. Do we get any desert plants? Oh, there's not any plants in this kit, no. This kit is like purely furniture, basically. There's not any plants. Furniture and a couple windows and a door is what came in this one, kinda. So. Wood on the overhang. Oh, we can make this wood. That could be cool. I kind of like the vibes of that. I don't like this. I just kind of put it there as like a filler. I think honestly even something darker would be better. But Wait, the kit is free, accident, or on purpose? On purpose. It's free until October 17th. Not like you get it as a trial, but you can buy it for free until October 17th. So make sure you grab it. It's on purpose. You can check the Sims Twitter for information on that if you need it. We've also been talking about it literally all day on stream, so you'll probably hear us talk about it again because nobody believes it whenever we say it. So it's a frequent topic of conversation here on the stream today. Ignored as always. What on earth are you talking about? I can't even read their chat history, so I don't know what they tried to say. Oh, silly goose. Just so you know, there's 5,000 people here. In fact, it's very bold to assume I am ignoring you, the individual. In fact, I just can't read everything out loud. There's so many people that are typing in chat right now. It's physically impossible for me to read every message. I really do try, but there's 5,000 people here. So don't take it personally. It's not about you. And if you think it's about you, like if you for some reason think that I'm ignoring you, the individual, which I'm not, just know that if I wanted to ignore you, I would just ban you. Like if I didn't want to see your messages, I would just not see them. So if you're not banned, I'm not ignoring you. If that makes you feel better. If you're not banned, you're not being ignored. So, but yeah, if I didn't want to see your messages, I simply wouldn't. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay. Okay, glad you're honest. I mean, well, it makes sense, right? Like, if I didn't want to have to see something, why would I let myself have to see it, you know? But anyway, I take offense when people say that I'm ignoring them. I really, really do try to read so much of the chat. I try so hard to make sure I'm reading as much of the chat as I can, but obviously I'm sure most of you can tell, but there's a lot of people here, so it's impossible to read everything. And even beyond that, just because I didn't say it, like, I don't, like, say everything out loud that I read, right? Like, I'm reading the chat, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna say, like, every message that I read because, you know, there's too many. It's easier to read it in my head than say it out loud, so. But anyway, I know most of you know that, but just keep that in mind. I'm doing my best. Okay. I hate that. Hate it. There we go. See if I can space them out a little bit further. Window for the front bathroom. I think I want it to be just stone. I kind of did it that way on purpose. And yeah, we can use the new lights along the path. That's a great idea. Okay. Pretty. We'll get a little plant out there. And then we have all those little lights. Well, we have that one little light from the kit. All those little lights, okay? We have that one little light from the kit. How does that look at nighttime? Wait, that was in the wrong spot. Let's see how that looks at nighttime. Oh my god. The platform is not the vibes. Why does it do that? Does it do that on like all the platforms? Well, we can try and get a little bit of outdoor light. Oh my. I really like how these look. Also, hi, Kat. Oh, she's sitting on my sweater. I had like a little zip up hoodie and I took it off and put it on the floor before I went live because I didn't want to wear it on stream. And she's sleeping on it right now. She just curled up on it. Except, careful not to bite it, okay? Weird. Very weird. Okay, those lights did not work as I intended for them to. But it might be nice in the pool. Maybe. This has potential, chat. Typical cat moment. I know, classic, right? Okay. I think that looks really cool. 1, 2. I need to put the grid on so I can actually see better. I think that right there is actually quite good. All right, there we go. There we go. Let's think about like other sorts of clutter that we can get and kind of put around. Like, for example, it might be nice to have something like this. And then maybe, I don't know. I guess we could stick these somewhere back here. That could be nice. Just get a little bit more clutter. Kind of put it around the place and whatnot. Maybe we could put one of these beautiful plants outside on the patio. That looks really nice. Has she been on for long? Yeah, I've been live for about 2 hours now. So not a super long time, but we've been live for a couple hours. So let me see if I can scoot these over a bit more. Okay. So we don't have perfect patio. Frost, I'm building this with just the base game and the kit. So I turned all the other packs off. So there's loads of really good ideas for items that would work, but unfortunately, because I turned the other packs off, we don't have them right now to use in this. I am feeling pretty good about this. I don't know what else I want to get. Maybe if we put some more terrain paint and maybe a few more palm trees. I want to get a smaller one. Those palm trees are too tall for my liking. Do smaller palm trees. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I'll put it on the gallery when it's done. Yeah, I'll put it on the gallery. Once we finish it, for sure. How do I turn packs off? You can basically disable packs in your origin. If you need help doing that, Google James Turner disable packs, which I know you're probably like, what? Why? But that's because James has a super useful page on his website that even I use, because basically to disable the packs, you have to, that's like the same color. You have to put like a command line in, and you have to disable them one by one. So you would put like, for this pack, I think this one's the code for it is SP35. And say you wanted to disable Get to Work, you'd put EP1. The second pack, Get Together, EP2. So EP for expansion pack, game package, GP, you know. But to disable the packs, you have to type that, like, disable packs, EP1, EP2, EP3, EP4, EP5, EP6. Like, do it for all of them to just have just the base game. But James has, like, a little handy tool where you can just click on the packs you want to disable, and it types the thing for you, so you can just copy-paste it. I feel like the average person probably has no need for that. Like, you probably don't need to disable packs. Sometimes I try and do that, like, when I do, like, base game builds or builds with just, like, the base game in one pack like this, I do that. But I feel like the average person probably doesn't need to do that so much, you know? That's something that I use frequently, though. Oh, yeah, the mini fridge and the grill is just pretend. That's not functional, unfortunately. Yeah, that'd be cool, but the mini fridge and the grill is just pretend. Okay, useful for builders? Yeah, definitely useful for builders for sure. I use that feature a lot, definitely. How do you re-download them? You don't have to re-download them or anything. You can just undisable them. When you go onto James's website, it'll show you how to do it. It's easier than me explaining it, because then you can see it. But you don't need to, like, you just undisable them. You basically just type, like, I want to disable this. And then when you're done, you just say, I don't want to disable it anymore. So it's still installed. You just have it, like, turned off for a sec. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's like it hides them, basically. Basically, yeah. Couldn't you filter the items in build mode? Yeah, but the item filters don't stick. Rexy, this is what I'm saying. Most people would have no need for this. Most people have no need for this at all. But for me, because for example, like right now, I'm doing this build that is only the base game and the new kit, it's a lot easier for me to just only have those 2 packs on, as opposed to having to constantly filter, especially because when you filter by kits, it puts all the kits instead of just like individual kits. So it's just kind of annoying. Again, though, most people have sincerely zero need for this at all. It's very specific instances that you might want to use this. Someone just asked, which is why I was answering it. I'm not telling you that you need to or anything. It's just something that I do sometimes. So, that looks nice, right? Just get a few more little decor pieces. I feel like I'm kind of happy with the interior. I don't really know what else I would add is the thing. Because I kind of like the wood. I know people wanted me to put something on the wall, but I kind of like the wood accent by itself. If there was one thing I would do, I might put like some lights on either side of this. Like sconces by the TV. They filtered kits now? When I was testing the pack earlier, it wasn't. Are you sure? It just says kits still. I only have one of them installed right now, but when I was testing the pack earlier, it wasn't separate. The storm has returned. The storm has returned. Do you have a thermostat? No, we're only playing with the base game and the kit, so we don't have seasons, so we don't have thermostat or anything because we don't even have that pack right now. Yeah, better build by filters kits, but that's a mod, like Christine says. Maybe you're thinking about that. I'm not sure. Okay, I wanted to think about like if I want to get some more little things, and if so, what I would use. Because I'm not sure. I am not sure. Maybe I could do that and then get a couple little cactus type of things. We have stuff like these. Maybe I could put them like a little off the build. No, too big. Yeah, swap. You do it like that. Ugly. Sorry. False alarm. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I don't know. This build is scary. And I'm not sure what to do with it. You liked it with one big one? Yeah. Except, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, chat. Maybe I'll do some more palm trees. Palm trees are good. Also, like, I really like these, but would it be weird if I did, like this again? Is that odd? Because it's like so much of the little fencing. I don't know. I don't know. Please rotate some, just a little. Would fountain tool look cute because it's kind of industrial? Oh, you think I should put a fountain? I'm not sure. I don't know if I'd like that or not. Because I feel like Oh, and now that you've said it, chat's gonna absolutely lose their minds over it. If there's one thing my Twitch chat loves, it's fountains. But I don't know if I would want that. I'm not sure. What's free? The kit that came out today, the Desert Luxe kit. It's completely free. A moat. Oh my god. Oh. Silly, silly, silly. Okay. Faux driveway. I'm not sure. Do you think it's a little bit tight? I guess that's... I mean, that's possible. Hang on. Because we could have, like... Ooh. I really like how that looks, so I don't really want to change it. We could do a driveway. That might actually be really good. The problem is the path might be a little bit weird, depending on how we manage to make it look. Yeah, see, look, like that's the way the path looks when it lines up with, Oh. No. That looks bad with this part. So maybe if we just rotated it like loads. I don't really like how it looks right here, but we could do like some lights and stuff. Make it debug car. I know, I wish that, oh, I just put that in the search bar instead of the cheat panel. I wish that we could more easily choose like where it puts the lines, and if I put the wrong cheat in too. And if we could more easily choose like where the fence posts are. I wish we had more control over all of that. I like how this looks though. Okay. We think we might want to put a little car. Do you think something like this blue one? Or should we get like the gray one? Or maybe this, because that kind of matches the vibes of the color scheme. I think that's quite good. It's fancy too, which makes it look good, in my opinion. I think that's cool. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit more plants. Feel like they would back the car into the driveway? Okay, fair enough. Oh no, you're right. In a car like this, yeah, they backed in. And they felt really proud of themselves for doing it. They're rich and fancy like that, so. Not that backing in is rich and fancy, but you know what I mean. They're like a car person, so they would. You know what I mean. This just in. lilsimsie thinks only the rich can back in their cars. You always feel fancy when you back in? Oh, me too. No, I'm totally with you. It makes you feel powerful, doesn't it? I don't back into parking spots in public, though. That's stressful. You never once backed into a spot? Yeah, I've backed into, like, my own driveway before, especially at my new house when I've been bringing stuff, because then the back is near to the door, so it's easy for me to carry boxes inside, and vice versa with, like, loading the back of the car here. So I've been backing in a lot more recently, but specifically because I've been trying to move stuff in and out of the houses, because I'm moving soon. So I've been like, you know, bringing stuff. So, okay. It's growing on me, but I still feel like maybe it needs some plants. I want some like low-lying type of plants. I want to like mimic what this looks like. Oh, we could probably try and, well, we could try and like steal some of the debug landscaping, because there's like more variation to it. You've never parallel parked? I've never parallel parked either. I can back in, but I can't parallel park. I've never tried, so I probably could if I tried, maybe, I don't know. But I've never tried to parallel park, so. And the other thing is, there's not really a lot of spots, like places in Orlando that I would really need to parallel park, so I've never encountered a time where I need to parallel park anyway. But no, we don't have to parallel park on the driving test. Not here, not in Florida. It's not required on the driving test. So I've literally never had to parallel park before, and so I've never tried, and therefore I don't know how. No, not even for the driving exam. I've literally never done it, because I never had to. But yeah, we don't have to do it on the test here. I probably could do it if I tried. But again, I've never tried, and so I don't very well want to try, like, what, in public? That sounds like a bad idea. First time parallel parking in real life? No. So I just haven't tried yet. Because I've never needed to, and the opportunity has not arisen. So, but yeah, I've never tried. No judgment here in this zone. Used to be good at parallel parking. My mom says stuff like that because my parents used to live in a condo in Chicago. And so, like, when they had to park, there was only street parking. And so she'd be like, I'm really good at parallel parking. But even she doesn't have to parallel park anymore. So you could be the world's best parallel parker and you just don't know it yet. Yeah, okay. You know me. Really good at parking. No, I'm not actually bad at parking. I'm actually quite good, I won't lie. So it's from the anxiety. I had really bad driving anxiety, so I didn't get my license for about 5 years after I had my permit. But I would still practice driving because I was so paranoid. So it's from that. I don't know how to parallel park though. That doesn't look good. If I just use the like opposite side of this, maybe. Okay. Thoughts? Thoughts? Maybe I just heard Dan say my name. He's talking about me. I'm just kidding. I heard Dan go, Kayla and I, but I didn't hear what he was talking about aside from that. He's talking about me. Okay. I want to get a little bit of terrain paint around here. I think it'll look really nice. No, Dan hasn't even tried to begin driving in the US yet. In his defense, it's just not been a priority for either of us. But he needs to soon. He probably will soon. But yeah, he hasn't even tried to begin thinking about that yet. Okay. It's not so bad. I can drive for now. It's fine. Everything's fine. I like that. That looks nice, right? Should we put like... What if the lights were like right there? Does that look okay? I think it looks cool. No, Dan has never driven in the US. I mean, he can't, so. after that, he will have to do the driving, right? I'm doing a lot better. I'm actually okay with driving these days. I still have my moments sometimes. Yesterday, when I drove myself to the gynecologist, oh my God, I really had one of my moments. I was not doing well. In my defense, it was very stressful. The GPS took me a different way than it normally does, and I got stuck on this horrible back road behind this truck that was like lifting broken plumbing out of someone's driveway, and there was no space for me to go past him, so I had to reverse and like go into someone's driveway and then turn around and like go on a different road. Oh, anyway, so I was extremely distraught yesterday when I was driving, but I made it through, and I got home, and it was fine. So, but anyway, it was very stressful because I was already stressed because of the situation. And then, you know, how did I overcome it? For the most part, you're terrified of driving, but you want the freedom. You know, I feel like I don't have good advice for this because I'm dead serious. The only reason that I like finally like kicked myself and was like, you have to get your license, Kayla, you can't keep doing this, is because Dan was moving here. And I was like, Dan is moving to America. Like, I can't, like, the least I can do is get a license so that we can drive around when he, you know, moves to America from a different country. Like, I kind of had that, like, it's only fair if I at least try. So I kind of had, like, he didn't care. He didn't tell me to. I just sort of had that, like, pressure that I was putting on myself, which helped. And then once I finally got over, like, it and, like, took the test and got my license, it just comes with practice. Like, I've gotten so much, the more I've done it, the less scarier it's been, which I know is, like, not helpful, but I got used to, like, driving to the grocery store, and then it slowly became more and more fine, but a lot of it had to do with the fact that Dan was coming, because otherwise it was, I don't know, I probably would have waited even longer. The other thing about it is that I had, like, severe, like, shame surrounding the fact that I didn't have my license. By the way, if my mods are deleting your messages about things, it's just because you're saying your age. We have like a no age rule in chat, so you're not in trouble. It's just an age thing. We're trying to make sure the little ones don't tell us how old they are. You know what I mean? We don't need minors typing their age in chat, but you're not in trouble if it gets deleted. But I had like serious shame about not having my license to the point where I didn't even talk about it on the internet. Like I wouldn't even tell, I didn't tell anyone even when I took the test. I didn't even tell, like, my mods that I was taking the driver's test. Like, I didn't tell anybody because I was so ashamed. Because I also didn't want to bring it up in case I failed it and I didn't want people to know. So I didn't want to tell my friends. Like, I was so ashamed of the fact that I didn't drive. I was, like, so embarrassed by the fact that I didn't drive. And I know now that it's not embarrassing, like, loads of people don't drive. Like, it's super fine. But I personally was really, really ashamed of myself for that. So maybe that was a motivator, too. That was my shame. Who drove me to the test? My dad took me to the test. My dad and I went. It was super fun. But yeah, it was really stressful. So I didn't fail it though. Thank God. Because if I had failed the test oh my God, we would have really been in for it. I'm telling you, if I had failed it when I took it this time, like, it would have been done for me. I think I would have taken that really harshly. I would have not handled that well. I would have taken that so hard. But I did it. It's fine. So, oh, everybody fails the driver's test the first time too. That's like super normal. But it took me so much courage to go there. Like, I couldn't have dealt with failing it, I don't think. The guy also told me that I had the highest score of the day. It was 11 a.m., so it wasn't that big of an achievement, but he told me I had the highest score of the day so far. Not to brag, but at 11 a.m. I had the highest score of the day. But yeah, long story short, I relate to you all a lot with the driving thing. It caused me a lot of stress. The DMV opens pretty early, that's true. The DMV does open pretty early. Okay, should I put this on the gallery and then I can give you a little tour of it? Maybe? Yeah, I'll just put it on the gallery. Desert Luxe. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I built a little house using the new free kit There you go. Upload. I kind of like it. I think it's cool. Great work, team. If you missed it, the kit is in fact free. It came out today, and they're giving it out to everyone who already owns The Sims 4 for free as like a little bonus / thank you gift, because they're giving The Sims 4 base game out for free starting in a month. So everybody can get the kit for free that came out today. So make sure you grab it. You're finally here and you were shocked to see the kit was free, so you instantly went to download it? Yeah, loads of people have been like, I thought it was a glitch, so I like ran to download it. It wasn't a glitch, it's on purpose, I swear. It's on purpose, it's not a glitch. Anyway, so this is what the house looks like. We tried to use only the base game in the new kit, so we did a lot in the backyard with like a little bar and grill area. There's a fireplace, there's some lounge chairs, we have a huge pool. And then on the inside, you walk in, there's a little living room right here, dining space, kitchen, nice open doors to the patio, and then there's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms that we have. So you're confused if mods in CC will work, so you're oh my gosh, Galaxy, there was an update yesterday, but it was like puny and weak. The update yesterday was like barely nothing. It was actually like 3 things. Let me look up the Sims 4 patch notes and I'll show you. To the point where I didn't even think it was worth talking about in my video. Like I didn't even think it was worth mentioning because it was so small. I guess one of the main things is they supposedly fixed the aging bug where like Sims wouldn't blow the candles out on their cake reliably, which I have experienced a lot. So I was glad they supposedly fixed that. But Sims trying to get indoors during a blizzard will now walk appropriately. Something about the thrift store in high school years and mods being messed up. Something about DJs and mixologists leaving their booth unattended. And freelance crafting. Like it literally was like 5 things. Small updates. Just small updates. They didn't even disable mods when the update came out, which means that they assumed that mods wouldn't break. So I don't think that you need to worry about that. What do I think about Sims Direct? Oh, I should show you all that too. We mentioned it on stream when they announced it, but just in case you all forgot, the Sims team made like a second Twitter. They made a second Twitter to give like updates and like news informations. Basically more live updates about when there's patches. They can tweet a lot more often. I assume that they don't want to like spam on main, so they made a second Twitter so they could post like, you know, hourly updates to issues. But it's called The Sims Direct. This is an official account. They like tweeted it on their official account. So they can give more specific like, hey, we were having this weird origin issue. Oh, we fixed it, you know, as opposed to like spamming their main Twitter. A lot of companies, even like Twitch has that. Like loads of companies have that. So you can follow The Sims Direct on Twitter for like more live updates on things like that, on literally updates. Which is fun. And the other like sort of interesting news thing that I'm really curious about is that The Sims, so when they even changed like their Twitter header to this, but they've announced this Behind the Sims Summit stream event on October 18th, which is the day the game is going to be free for everyone. But this to me sounds big. Like, what is that? Behind the Sims Summit? So it sounds like there's going to be a live stream on October 18th. And I don't know, it sounds like there's going to be an announcement or something. I don't know. Whenever people talk about like summits, because I think about like, so you know how St. Jude, I always raise money for St. Jude in May, and they call it Play Live. They do like a Play Live summit, and it's like a big long live stream with like all kinds of highlights and announcements and like hype for the big fundraising event. So when I hear like summit, I'm picturing like a big live stream. Like I'm expecting it to be like a big deal. But I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know, maybe they'll announce something. So we'll see. But the Behind the Sim Summit is like, are you going to give me some tea or something? Like, I don't think it's The Sims 5. I want to say that real hard. I don't think it's The Sims 5 at all. The Sims 5, like not even remotely. There's been a lot of talk about that, which I wish they would like squash that, because I honestly think it's going to be years till The Sims 5 is even remotely teased. Like I think it has nothing to do with The Sims 5. But it's probably got more to do with the Sims base game as well. I don't know. I think it's for alliteration. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, the title, sure. But, like, the summit word. But, like, even then, it's still going to be a big stream with the Behind the Sims thing. But I'm telling you, it's not going to be The Sims 5. It just won't be. There's literally no way. I would be out, even if we got a Sims 5 announcement in, like, 3 years, I'd be shocked. Like, genuinely would be shocked. I don't think that that's going to come at any point soon. So, but I don't know. We'll see. It's Sims 6, yeah. They're actually going to announce The Sims 8 on October 18th. But anyway, it sounds like maybe they'll announce something. I'm assuming that because it's the day that the Sims base game is going free for everyone, I'm assuming it might have something to do with that. And maybe they'll be like giving some more concrete plans about like, maybe they'll give us like a more specific roadmap about plans for the year. I don't know. I don't really anticipate like maybe like a huge like game breaking announcement like Sims 5, you know, but maybe they'll give us like hey, we're planning on doing 2 EPs next year, you know, like maybe some like more vague announcing like that. And maybe there'll be a big base game update alongside it. I don't know. So the same thing about curveballs and toddlers. Yeah, but The Sims 5, I think that I'm really just trying to hit home that The Sims 5 is not soon. It's like not close, and it's gonna be years. Like I need to emphasize really sincerely how long it takes to make a game like that, and like how long they're in development for it, and probably how heavily it was impacted by COVID. This is just like a fact. Like it's gonna be ages. So I really am trying to like make sure everyone knows that that's not a thing to get your hopes up about. Like it's really not something to like get excited about. I don't think yet. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it's gonna take ages. Ages. Like I mean, we'll get probably a teaser at some point, but like, I don't think that that's anytime soon either. Like probably years away. They've even said that the Sims 4 has years left in its cycle. That's why they're making it free now. It's probably because it's got years left and they're trying to draw in a new player base for the last years because the game's been out for 8 years and it's not new anymore. So, but yeah, Ravioli, exactly. People really don't know how much work goes into making games. It's not their fault because they don't know because they've never seen, but people really don't know how much work goes into making games. So, but anyway, ages. Fascinating stuff. If TS4 came out like 5 years after The Sims 3, were they working on it the whole time? They were working on The Sims 4 for ages before it came out. Yes, fading. Absolutely. And this one's been even longer, so. But I don't think they've been working on The Sims 5 for, like, all of The Sims 4's life. But I think they'll give it 10 years. Honestly, K-Dot, I think that The Sims 5 is going to come out even after, like, 10 years of The Sims 4. Even, like, longer after. No, Nina, yeah, I did say that. We talked about The Sims 4 being free. I mean, I've been saying The Sims 4 should be free, like, literally for ages. Just for the record, because I know I was talking about it, like, 2 weeks ago, I didn't know they were going to do this. I didn't have any insight on this. I had no clue it was happening until it leaked this morning. Honest to God, I didn't get told in advance that they were going to do this. But I've been saying for years they should make the game free, the base game free. The reason we've been talking about it a lot recently is because Fall Guys just went free. And so when they made Fall Guys free, I was like, The Sims should do this. And then like Disney Dreamlight Valley just came out and it's going to be free next year. So I'm like, The Sims should do that. You know, so it's just kind of been on our minds because it's been happening to a lot of games that we play. So, but yeah, I've been saying for years I should make it free. And they finally did. So it is funny that you were talking about it like last week because honestly, I didn't know in advance. Honest, I didn't know in advance. People never believe me, but look, if I knew something in advance, I wouldn't be talking about it. Like, if this is the thing I think people forget. Like, if they told me something was going to happen, I can't very well be like, hey guys, they should do this. And then be like, whoa, they did it a week later. Because that's gonna get me sued probably. Like I sign an NDA, you know, so you can't just. But anyway, if I knew, I wouldn't be talking about something. So yeah, I'm like, wouldn't it be so funny if they made a cottage pack, a cottage living expansion pack? Oh wow, they did it. No, you can't. I wouldn't do that. If I knew something, I wouldn't talk about it. So, but anyway, people don't believe me, but whatever. Whatever. Don't get sued, Kayla. I don't think they'd actually sue me. I suppose it depends, like, how malicious it was. If I were to, like, actually leak something like that, I suppose it depends how malicious the leak was, you know? Probably more likely they'd just kick me out and never speak to me again than, like, sue me. But I guess it depends what it was. Because, like, I feel like, for context, again, The Sims 5, I don't know a thing about it. They've never said the word Sims 5 to me. I promise, there's no talk of The Sims 5 behind the scenes. It's that far away. There's zero mention of The Sims 5 behind the scenes. But, like, for example, leaking a major title like The Sims 5 versus, like, a kit is different, you know? But anyway. Anyway, it's fascinating, though. But yeah, for a new base game, they wouldn't even talk about it to anyone. You think about how often stuff gets leaked in the Sims community, like, you can't risk that at all. That's, like, super under wraps. Like, there's not a word being said about that to anyone, you know? But EA aren't wants to talk about leaking stuff. Yeah, even the base game going free leaked today. Origin posted it early. Origin has been a mess today. Have you seen this? So first, this morning, Origin was like posting how the base game's going to be free in October before the Sims team actually announced it. So first Origin leaks it. They leak it themselves, Origin does. And then, like, the kit is supposed to be free, right? This kit. Well, there's like a weird bug on Origin where it looks like all the other kits are free, but they don't actually download. So it's like just a visual glitch or something. I don't know. They're not actually free. And then people are having issues buying this one. But like earlier today, my mods and I were all like, now wait a minute, it's letting me get all the kits. Did we hack the system? Is it bugged and giving us all of them? No, it's just a glitch and just looks like you have them, but you don't actually. Like Origin's been like having such a problem all day. All day. Yeah, it's been telling you had all the packs. Exactly. It's so weird. But it's not actually doing that. But literally my mods were like, quick, download them while it lets you, and then it didn't let them, so. But yeah, it's a bug. But Origin's had a whole mess today. Honestly, I feel like, I don't mean to like attack the Origin team. That's not my intention. But like, so Origin is EA's like game platform where they sell, it's like Origin is EA's store. Origin is not The Sims. Like the Sims team doesn't run Origin. It's separate. Same company, but separate. And I feel like Origin keeps leaking stuff. If I were the Sims team, I'd be like so angry that like it's, especially because it's like your own platform, you know? And because I guarantee it wasn't on purpose. I don't see why they would like post the early access thing early when it's not for next month anyway. And also the Sims team was going to announce it in like 2 hours or whatever. So I feel like it had to have been an accident, you know? But like, I would be so mad if that just kept happening. Like, it's so bad. Ugh. Anyway, bad communication. I don't know if it's a communication thing or if like Origin just sucks. Because like Origin's just been like busted all day. So it's possible that it's just like Origin sucks. Not like the team, but like Origin just sucks. I don't know. And they're making, that's the other thing, they're making that like EA store or whatever, which also sucks and is new, but is in my opinion worse. So maybe there's like a weird like disconnect between like Origin and the new EA store thing. And so maybe there's like, I don't know. But Origin just sucks, so. EA should move to Steam. Yeah, seriously. They should just stop trying with this business. Like, I don't know. It could be bad communication, though. I don't know. But maybe it's all the above. They are consistent that everything under EA is broken. Maybe. Ugh. Yeah, it's no good. Origin's not good. You wouldn't use it if it wasn't for The Sims? No, me neither. I don't play any other EA games. You think I'm gonna be like loading up FIFA? No, I have no other games on Origin except for Sims games. So I have a couple games on Origin that like I've been given, or I mean, let's see. I've got Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I've never installed that or opened it. I have it though. I have My Sims. I have SimCity 2000. I have The Sims 3. I have Sims Medieval. I have The Sims 2. I have The Sims 4. And I have The Sims 4 cast demo. No Plants for Zombies? No, I never played that game. But yeah, I only use it for Sims, really. So, please stream FIFA. I don't think I'm cut out for that. I think that soccer might be the thing that I know least about. Like, full stop. I think soccer might be the thing I know least about out of everything in the entire world. I think soccer is what I know the absolute least about. I don't know anything about the game. I mean, like, you kick the ball into the net. I've watched like one soccer game ever. Like, I don't know anything about soccer. Anything. So, what about quantum physics? Yeah, I know more about quantum physics than soccer. Yeah. Soccer or football? Okay, well, obviously I realize most of the world calls it football. I'm calling it soccer because I'm of the opinion that if I say the word football, because I am American, you think American football. Obviously, I'm well aware that most people call it football, but I think that when an American says football, you think of a different game. So, you know? You know what I mean? And the majority of my audience is American too, so. Do I know more about soccer or American football? I'm American. I know more about American football, I think. My brother played football for a little when he was a kid. So I've been to more football games than soccer games. I played soccer. I played soccer until I was maybe 6. I don't know. I played soccer for about 1 year when I was a very small child. And then I got kicked in the head and I said, Mom, I don't want to do this anymore. And she said, that's fine. I understand. But I played soccer for a second when I was a kid. So, yeah, I got kicked in the head. I was really small. Short, if you will. If someone came up to me and said, I have to play a sport, what would you play? Like a team sport? Like an organized team sport? No, kicked, like with a shoe. I got kicked in the head with someone's foot. Volleyball, you think? No, I've never played volleyball. My brother used to play baseball, so I've tried to play a little bit with my family. Can't. Absolutely can't. Just can't see I can't. Soccer, don't know anything about. Certainly can't play football. Look at me. Basketball, can't. Because Brett has a basketball hoop. I can't. I've tried. I can't put the ball in the hoop. I just can't. Because I tried that one. So, maybe swimming. I don't know. Is text me on Telegram a scam? Oh, good God, Erica, we have to talk about this now. Yes, I am not telling any of you to contact me on Telegram. Just so you know, there's a really common scam on YouTube where people make fake accounts of YouTubers and then say, message me on Telegram. Like, you've won a prize. You didn't win a prize. I'm not telling you to message me on Telegram. It is a fake account. Anybody who wants you to talk to them on Telegram is scamming you. It's just a fact. Don't interact with strangers on YouTube. And if you get weird replies to YouTube comments, my account is verified on YouTube. When you click on my username, it takes you to my channel where all my videos are. If it's not that channel where all the videos are, it's not me. Like, just because a channel says message me on Telegram and has my profile picture does not mean it's me. I wouldn't make a second account to tell you to do that. I certainly wouldn't tell you to message me on Telegram. I don't even know what Telegram is. And I wouldn't tell you to message me off platform. And friends, you don't win giveaways that you didn't enter. So if there was a giveaway, you would know about it and you would have entered it. You don't just win. Unfortunately, we don't just win prizes. The scam that I was seeing them doing was them telling people they had won a PS5 and then being like, but you have to pay for shipping, because they obviously didn't actually win a PS5 and they wanted you to give them money for shipping that they would just steal. Obviously not real. If you had actually won a giveaway, you wouldn't have to pay for shipping either. And you would have entered the giveaway. So just a couple things to keep in mind in real life. If it's too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. And also, please, my loves, I need you to be careful on the internet. It's really, really important to think about who you're talking to and be on the lookout for scams, because it's super common. They're happening not just on my channel, but on loads of channels. But you need to be really careful about that and be really like smart with who you're talking to on the internet. Good like rules of thumb, I guess. If you get like a weird message, you can click on their YouTube channel. It'll take you to their profile, and those accounts are going to be brand new. You'll see that they were created like yesterday or last week. They won't be verified. They won't have any videos on them. You can really tell when an account is fake, so make sure you do some like research when you get a weird message and think like, now, is this really the person that I think it is? Because if a YouTuber is going to reply to your comment, I would use my real account. Why would I make a new account to do that? But it's really important to make sure you're careful about that and who you're talking to. So lots of scam accounts on Instagram too. I think just in general, honest guys, I think it's probably safe to assume that any giveaway you're seeing, like that random ones being like, you won this, it's always not true. Obviously, if like there's a real verified giveaway happening that like someone has officially announced, it's different. But if you're getting like random replies to comments being like, you won something, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You would know if you entered the giveaway, right? And to give you some context for me, I personally have never done a giveaway that is not on Twitch. I did a couple on Twitter like 4 years ago, but again, that's on my main Twitter, my real Twitter that's like verified. I've never done a YouTube giveaway because I don't even know how. I like don't know how I would contact the winners, so I just haven't done it. I've never tried to do a giveaway on YouTube because I wouldn't know how to do it because I never done it. I only ever do giveaways on Twitch. And in that case, you would know it's real because I'd be sitting here telling you out loud. If I was doing a giveaway on Twitch, you would know because I would sit here and say it, right? So, but I haven't done giveaways anywhere else. So, and most YouTubers don't either. If there was really a giveaway, it would be like in the video, it'd be in the description box. You'd see it on their Twitter, stuff like that. So it's really important to like triple check who you're talking to and make sure that it's really the real person. And they wouldn't tell you to message them on Telegram either. Most YouTubers, I mean, you've probably seen it. They'll be like, DM me on Instagram, or I'll DM you on Instagram. It's not usually like, it's not usually on a place like Telegram. So, I'll probably get off in a few minutes. I'm not sure how long I'll be live for, but what the heck even is Telegram? Exactly. I hadn't even heard about it until I started putting it in my YouTube comments. And they keep making new accounts. I keep blocking them and they keep coming back on new accounts. Very frustrating, but anyway. Anyway, be careful. Be careful who you talk to. So, anyway, just made sense moving to this house. Oh, that's fun, Lily. I hope you like playing in it. Yeah, Mitch, I'm surprised that YouTube hasn't done it. Christine, I'm telling you, I've literally done everything in my power to stop them. They keep coming back. So what they used to do is they would comment a message being like, you've won a giveaway. And their username would be message me on Telegram, and they would have my profile picture. At this point, they've started just putting like message me on Telegram as their username and then like an emoji in the comments and not even words. So I can't block every emoji, but they're getting really good at avoiding my comment filters. So I need to make sure all of you are really careful about, it's obviously not real, but Yeah, if you see them, report them. Report them if you see them, because I try and like block every account that I see, but they keep coming back. And they'll comment on old videos too. Block the word message. The word message is blocked. Antonio, I'm telling you, I've done everything in my power. It's their username though. Like their username says message me on Telegram, not the comment, their username. Which to me seems like people would know it's fake. Like I want to believe that people in my comments would know it's fake, but a lot of people haven't seen that. A lot of people aren't really good at like the internet, so they don't really know that this kind of stuff is a scam. But yeah, they put their username as that, so it doesn't come up in filters. But anyway, it's really annoying. I can search through that in my comments. In my comments, I can look for it. But a lot of like young people, older people, just people that aren't really familiar with the internet, just in general, anybody has a hard time with the bots like that. But anyway, or even, I mean, maybe like English isn't your first language and you don't realize, like maybe, I mean, it could be, there's so many reasons that you wouldn't realize that it's not real. Because if you're not, you know, but anyway, if you see anything like that on today's video, they're already on today's. Ugh! Dan, are you streaming still? No. Can you try and delete the comments from those Telegram people on my video today? Ugh. So annoying. But anyway, be careful out there. Be careful out there, chat. And if you see any of them, report them. And that's not just on my channel. It literally is happening on like, this has always happened on YouTube with people like impersonating the YouTuber and trying to get you to click links and do weird things. But anyway, scammers suck. Yeah, seriously. It's evil. It's evil. But long story short, I would never do that. So, yeah, it's mostly bots. Exactly. That's the worst part of it. It's just very frustrating. It's very frustrating. You saw a bot trying to pretend to, okay. Yeah, Marissa, there's bots pretending to be everybody. It's really horrible. There's like weird sex bots that comment on YouTube videos too. I don't really understand what the point of it is, but they'll make like a bajillion fake accounts and you'll get like 50 comments spammed all at once. Being like, hey, you know, message me on Instagram. Like they'll be like weird things like that. And they're like fake. But yeah, there's loads of those and they pop up so much. So it's really weird. Yeah, sometimes you'll get like spam text from numbers like that. Think like that, but like in YouTube comments. Same thing happens on Instagram, in Instagram comments. And I guess on TikTok too. Yeah, there's just bots like that everywhere. But anyway, and the thing is, I post so many YouTube videos. Like, I don't go back and look at like the comments on my videos from 3 weeks ago. Because I've posted 21 videos since then, you know? So, like, I don't always see those things when it happens in, like, older videos because I can't I have thousands of videos on YouTube. Like, I can't read the comments on, like, every... So, anyway. It's just unbelievable. It's so common. But that's just how it is these days, I suppose. So, very, very, very annoying. But anyway, today's been kind of fun. Chat, if you missed it, like I said, this kit is free. It's available for free. So if you want to grab it, make sure you do. You still have like a month of it being free to buy it. But make sure you grab the kit on like wherever you get your Sims games. So by that I mean like Origin or PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, so that you can have the Desert Luxe kit because everyone can get it right now, which is really fun. Yeah, open your wallets to spend $0 on the kit. I'm so glad they're doing this. It's really been fun for me today to see everybody in chat being like, wait, free? What now? And then we get to be like, yeah, free. It's free. I've really enjoyed seeing people like, I don't believe you. Wait, really? All day. It's just been really fun. So... Oh, you put in payment info? I guess that makes sense because you still have to, like, buy it. But they don't charge you because it's $0. No, they're not going to take it away after the month, Lavender. I saw some confusion on Twitter of people assuming that. That's not what's happening. That's not what's happening at all. I think of the game as being on sale, and you're buying it, except the sale is like 100% off. So it costs $0. Like, you're buying it for $0. So you'll have it forever. But the sale only lasts until next month. So it will no longer be on sale after next month. It'll go back to costing money. But no one will take it away from you or anything. So if you select PayPal, you don't have to insert data. Oh, okay, so you don't need to put in payment info if you put PayPal. Why did they do that? Because the Sims base game is going to start being free permanently for everyone next month. And so they're giving out the kit for free to everybody who already has the base game as like a thank you for buying the base game before it's free. For those of us that like had already bought it, you know? But anyway, it's kind of cool. It's a fun day in the Sims community with this sort of news. But like how Fall Guys gave out kudos. Yeah, a little bit like that. Honestly, I'm a lot more annoyed at Fall Guys going free than at The Sims going free. Because I'm like, I bought The Sims 8 years ago, but I only bought Fall Guys like 2 years ago. So it feels like I got less money's worth out of it. Fall Guys is still newer. Also, I think Fall Guys like microtransaction method is worse than The Sims. I find The Sims packs, I get more out of them. But Fall Guys, they'll make you spend $8 on like a single costume. It's like, oh, you want to dress as a dinosaur? That'll be like $8, please. So I find The Sims method to be a little bit more worth your money than the Fall Guys ones. But Fall Guys kind of has that Fortnite model where they're selling skins and the game is free. So, and they have like a battle pass and stuff. But anyway, interesting The Sims is going to be free. I did make a video about it where I talked a little bit more of my thoughts on that if you want to see that. It's on YouTube that I posted today. But yeah, they're both owned by Epic, I know. So, makes sense. But we'll probably get off stream here in a second and find somebody to raid. What's the point of playing if you can't look cute, though? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't even really play The Sims anymore, but I sure did get that pack fast. I get it. Well, what if you do want to start playing again? Sims is one of those games that it seems like a lot of people kind of come and go to in waves. So maybe not playing The Sims right now, but who's to say that in 3 months you won't be on a Sims kick again? And then you're going to wish that you had the kit when it was free. So you should get it. You should get it before you forget. You know what I mean? Okay, I think I'm going to raid someone. Oh my god, everybody is playing Disney Dreamlight Valley again. Literally everybody is playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Just constantly. Well, everybody, do you want to maybe go and raid my friend Zeph? It looks like Zeph is playing a little bit of The Sims, maybe building with the kit. So she is playing Sims today. That might be kind of fun. She hasn't streamed in a little bit, I don't think, so it'd be fun to go over and say hello and send her some love and stuff. I like that idea. But everybody, I think I will catch you all tomorrow, okay? Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have the best rest of your night. Thanks for chatting with me and stuff. It's always fun getting to stream and talk and things. And our build turned out kind of cute. I think I'm going to post a speed build of this build tomorrow. Like, I think I'm going to post this speed build tomorrow. So, sorry, I usually wait a little bit longer in between, like, my builds on stream and then posting it on YouTube, but I think I might post this speed build tomorrow on YouTube, so sorry. Usually I wait like a week, but this time I might just post it. Speed build Thursday, you know? It's the new kit, though, so it's worth it. Anyway, have a great night, everyone. I'm gonna go eat dinner, I think, and I'll catch you all in a little bit, okay? Okay. Goodbye! And stop streaming.